Saint Marcia, a central figure in New York City's gay liberation movement, a model for artist Andy Warhol, and an advocate for transgender and homeless youth. Marcia P. Johnson wore many hats, sometimes literally. They were often adorned with plastic fruit or flowers.
They call me Marsha Payne, no mind Johnson. I try and pay a lot of those things that happened to me in life. Absolutely no mind.
Assigned male at her 1945 birth in Elizabeth, New Jersey, Johnson started wearing clothes made for girls when she was 5, but felt pressured to stop after being sexually assaulted by a 13-year-old boy. As soon as she graduated from high school, she fled across the Hudson River to New York City with just $15 and a bag of clothes. There, she dressed as she pleased. While better than in her hometown, life in New York City could still be hard for those who didn't match societal norms. Cross-dressing was a crime in New York State, and Johnson was sometimes arrested simply for wearing makeup in public. Often unable to find a job and without a permanent residence, she turned to sex work.
Now the not be pessimistic. I love it's worth a try.
Johnson really enjoyed performing in drag. She was part of a drag group called Hot Peaches and took to the stage sporting red heels and bright wigs. Even though the bohemian enclave of Greenwich Village, where Johnson lived, was the focal point of the city's gay life, police still routinely raided gay bars there. During a late-night June 1969 raid on the Stonewall Inn, patrons fought back, and the modern gay rights movement in America was born. Johnson, who was 23 at the time, has wrongly been credited with throwing the first brick of the uprising. She said she didn't arrive at the scene until after the chaos had begun, one of the many transgender women on the front lines that night, because, they said, they had nothing left to lose. Johnson may not have started the Stonewall riot, but for decades to come, she was a key player in the LGBTQ plus rights movement that it sparked, even as many gay and lesbian groups marginalized transgender people.
You never completely have your rights. One person shows you all have your rights.
With longtime friend Sylvia Rivera, also a transgender woman, Johnson founded STAR, Street Transvestites Action Revolutionaries. The term transgender was not widely used yet. The political collective supported and housed homeless LGBTQ plus youth and sex workers. During the AIDS crisis that began in the 1980s, Johnson helped spread awareness and raise money. She looked after sick friends even as she struggled with her own mental illness and became HIV positive herself. In 1992, Johnson's body was pulled from the Hudson River. Police first called it suicide, then reclassified it as undetermined, and in 2012 reopened the case, which remains unsolved. She was 46 years old.
Talking about politics coming from the view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood people, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. We live.
Yep.
Welcome to Hoodview Politics, where we go into a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view. I'm Rabbit Jones.
And I'm Tony, the #1 soul brother. And welcome to a Monday night mayhem edition of Hoodview Politics, where we give it to you straight, the only way we know how to give it to you. So,
Hey, don't forget we're in the hood.
yeah,
Sometimes we forget that when we go live.
yeah, we in the midst of it.
She'll bring everybody in this motherfucker, show y'all the streets for real, but that's okay. If you're new here, you don't know what to expect. But if you've been here before, you know what's going on here. We chasing maggots and coons. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Ricans too. Y'all not out of this. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to everybody to take their time out to listening to these hood ass motherfuckers talking about politics. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Every step of the way, everybody took the time out to subscribe. We appreciate you a whole lot. Hoodies out there, we appreciate you a whole lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Go with us on this journey. You know what I'm saying? Help us get to 500 subscribers. You know what I'm saying, dog? Just help us on this journey. We on a journey to talk, to have this black debate, black conversations, MAGA, wherever it is. If it hits the black community, we want to have that debate, that conversation for sure. You know what I'm saying, dog? On this pod. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yep.
From the hit. What you got going on, player?
Oh, so Dream Monday. But for some reason it just seemed quiet. I don't know. Maybe just like the everyday dumb shit is being expected now.
Now you gotta realize everything's got quite the lesson's over. People really ain't got over that shit. Right?
People over it.
And then you got like Christmas and people don't really want to talk about the shit at that point in time. Once January hit, February, when you start seeing him personally there, making all the calls on the mic, not Joe Biden, then things you'll understand. Okay, now we here. You know what I'm saying, dog? Now, people that don't pay attention, none of this shit matters to them right now. They don't hear nothing right now. You know what I'm saying, dog? Only thing they know is the orange demon fuck is the president. Now they back to their life again. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Mm-hmm.
But when January hit, February hit, everybody gonna realize, oh shit, he back in there again. God damn.
I'm telling you when it's gonna hit. In my estimation, I don't think it's really gonna hit. I don't think it's gonna really hit. It's gonna really hit the country as a whole. 12 noon, February 20th, 2025. When he take that oath, get that speech, and you're gonna look down on that mall, and ain't no telling what the fuck you gonna see. You might see you're gonna see Trump flags. You're gonna see MAGA flags. I bet you're gonna see Confederate flags. I wouldn't be surprised somebody try to get a Nazi flag up in there. I think you're going to see
automatic.
You're going to see
don't tread on me type shit.
You're going to see militias and all of these motherfucking white ring groups that weekend. They're going to take over and they're going to invade Washington D.C. And it's going to be a sight for the world. And if people ain't careful, something gonna get set off.
Let them have their party. They're redneck. We say, let the stuff happen.
I don't give a fuck about that. What I give a fuck about is this.
Let it happen.
What I give a fuck about is this. And I believe this. I think the same day is January 20th is Martin Luther King Day. We as black people is not gonna let them take motherfucking Martin Luther King Day. It's still gonna be Martin Luther King Jr. events. But what's mixed in with all of that is you're gonna have all these rednecks running over town, and then you're gonna have some kind of counter protest or counter rally or whatever somewhere.
We think we're having a motherfucker like a mega show where we watching all the festivals for our man and watching the Orange Fuck Demon too. So we're gonna probably switch back and forth, watch both of them at the same time type of shit, and see the contrast in the Americas that we've been thinking
you're gonna
about.
see. That's when I really think it's gonna really hit. If a scene like that go down, and if it's any conflict anywhere, it's gonna, oh my God, it's gonna hit the news. It's gonna blow up, and it's gonna.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Man.
Like I've been telling motherfuckers. Once January come, it's almost like we're at the tippy top of the roller coaster. Once January 20th come, we are going down.
Yeah, but my thing, what I'm concerned
Roller coaster is in effect.
What I'm saying, what I'm concerned is that day it being conflict in the streets. I don't want that, especially with him in charge, because it's not going. Is he gonna? Look, he's it as far as he's concerned. All the power is in that office. So if it's a counter demonstration or whatever, or counter something up to the inauguration, and you got other groups, because it is MLK Day, so that's going to be celebrated, especially in the black community. Ain't no way in hell you're going to take any kind of backseat on what you're doing for MLK Day to this racist motherfucker. Yeah. That's not going to happen. So,
and his daughter says she glad it's happening on this day so we can have that contrast of what Martin Luther King was fighting for. You know what I'm saying? So she happy that it's happening. Of course, she wanted Kamala to win.
Right.
But the fact that it's happening on the birthday of Martin Luther King, she want that contrast, she says.
And that, like, think of all the festivities that day on both sides. You have Martin Luther King Day parades. Everybody has one. It's one everywhere. In every community, that we know of, they have a little parade coming through on Martin Luther King Day. Mm-hmm. Then you got the presidential MAGA parade that's going to take place. I'm just saying, it's going to be a whole lot of people in the streets that weekend, and man, I don't want nothing to jump off, because it's going to be a fucked up scene.
Yeah, we need all that to happen.
You need all of it to happen.
This is what, bro. One thing about this shit I done noticed about what I already know now, the Democrats is weak as fuck, is you gotta let everything you said happen, what's going to happen.
True.
Because if you stop it from happening, everything you said turns into bullshit.
Right. And
exactly.
I feel you on that.
The same way is this motherfucker had so many charges, right?
Yeah.
And if he lose this election, he going to jail, right?
Yep.
So right now, since he won, so the people understand, he had charges, right? Mm-hmm. He had a charge where he was going to jail. He already been convicted once of felonies, 34 counts. So he was going to jail on these next joints, right? So he had a few joints. He had a motherfucker hiding money, and he had motherfucking hiding FBI documents.
Yep.
And he had another joint. So they had all these joints thrown out. So a MAGA would be like, yeah, that shit was fake from the start. That's why they threw it out. No.
Mm-hmm. No.
That's even why he threw it out. He threw it out because the Supreme Court that Trump put in there, sucking his asshole, made it so a president can't be liable for any fucking thing.
Yep.
So now that he's been elected, there's nothing this motherfucker can do, even though he did it.
Right.
That's some wild shit, because now you can't prosecute the president. So by the time he be sworn in, they can't put him in jail by that time, because you can't have court by that time. You couldn't go through the court cases. Right. So by that time he president, you can't do nothing to him no more. So now he had no other choice but to dismiss these joints without prejudice.
Right.
Which means he can bring it up later, which is all black people remember when you go to court. Motherfucker be like, well, we can bring it up back up later, type shit. You know what I'm saying? But motherfucker, you let me out now, though? You know what I'm saying? Nah, you can go home now, but we can bring it back up. Okay, cool. You can bring it back up later, cool. You know what I'm saying?
And somehow, some way, the Georgia case gonna go away too, because they're not going to prosecute a fucking 82-year-old president. He coming off his second term.
They already made it so you can't anyway.
Right. So they made it so they had to push Georgia. They can't. Georgia got to dismiss that. but you know they ain't got no jurisdiction.
You can't touch it.
Yeah, but
You can't do nothing to them, so you gotta just drop it.
Yeah, so they pushed it. They pushed it to after his second term. So they already pushed it 4 years down the road. So they got 4 years to make it disappear. That's what I'm saying. So something will happen because you're not gonna prosecute that dude. Him just coming out of office and all this the shit he got going on in his head, being a motherfucking ex-president. They done fucking he ain't in jail. They ain't nowhere near a courthouse.
Yeah.
So that shit is.
He definitely ain't going near no courthouses and no shit like that. But that's why. But before the Supreme Court did that, he was going to jail, whether he's president or not. They would have to come in there and get him. But the Supreme Court wiped all that away, so that if you're actually president, you can't do things.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just lock him up. You can't prosecute him. He is the president.
Yeah.
Which made him above law. Not even just Trump. The next person too.
Yep. So now he gonna do what the fuck he want to do. That's why I say. That's why I'm concerned.
But they did it basically just for him, so he can get away with this shit. But it's gonna be applying to everybody after that. But again, Democrats so fucking weak. They're not gonna do anything with that thing anyway. So fucking way. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
The charges are dropped, so everybody can understand that.
He
dropped the charges because nothing he
can do after this.
But fucking lose his job.
Yeah, he's scot free. So he ain't no.
They don't need doing it.
He ain't suffering no ramifications for shit he did. None
at all.
And then y'all put him back in there, and it's a bitch. But
now Trump going to social. What the fuck is that shit called?
Truth Social,
and tweets out. This is the problem I be having with the Democrat Party, right? There's a lot of motherfuckers on the internet, the Jake Euchers and motherfucking black media and everybody having a meltdown and shit. Except for us. Y'all notice that? Anybody following us, we appreciate y'all a whole lot, man. Like, subscribe. Hope you get us to 500 subscribers for the new year. You know what I'm saying? But you notice that it was a moment of we had to get ourselves together after that, right? But it's not a moment of let them take over you. Let them take over your, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's no surrender, motherfucker. Like, we seen worse than this as black people. Stop acting pussy out there, bruh. Come on, bruh. Wake the fuck up and let's get this fight on. Fuck wrong with y'all. This nigga come out. Of course, he's still campaigning. Democrats sleep some fucking way. That's the problem. He comes out knowing he lying. So he just start off with his lies early before he get in. This is the first ones. These cases, now, like all the other cases I have been forced to go through, are empty and lawless and should never have been brought. Over $100,000 of taxpayers. See, there they go. This is what I mean about Republicans. They so good at pinning everything to make it seem like, wait a minute, they making you pay for this. You see what I'm saying? Good stuff. $100 million of taxpayer dollars have been wasted in the Democratic Party, through the party in it. Fight against political opponents. Now, he made it seem like the party itself took the time out to try to put charges on him because he running for president, right? But you already seen the pussy motherfuckers like Biden get in the office and be like, oh, we won't give you nice and peaceful transfer. See? So it wasn't you can't say that. It just seems odd to go with the people that's there because they're not doing it the way you saying it. You know what I'm saying? For you to say the Democratic Party put you in these fucking joints, but fool, you broke the law. 34 counts of law. Jury said you was fucking guilty of that. We sat there and watched and looked at the fucking motherfucking FBI secret shit in your shitter. Right by the toilet, yo.
Yeah. Like he go drop a deuce. He just, read through some nuclear secrets.
So what are we talking about here? We heard you. Ask the motherfucker in Atlanta. Where the rest of the votes? Find something. Like, bro, there's nothing else to talk about. You have fake electorates, meaning you have fake people, fake human beings act like they supposed to be there so they can lie and say you president. Really? You had 100,000 motherfuckers run through the Capitol and try to stop everything.
Yeah, you did that. You did that.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You did these things. Now, if you want to say, look, hey, I'm getting over this shit because I'm a millionaire. My friends run the government now, and I'm getting out of it. I scare everybody else, so I'm in it. I'm getting over. Period. Tell us that.
Yeah.
Don't fucking lie and say Democrats did this. Democrats. Well, nobody want to hear that shit, bro. We already know what the bottom line is on this.
See,
Fuck.
what you're right, but what you're missing in all that is this. The Republicans are already campaigning for fucking 2026. They're already in campaign mode. They never leave campaign mode. So they already campaigning. But Democrats right now, okay, we're coming off tough laws, whatever. But Democrats all over the place right now. So it got to be somebody to jump out there, somebody to step out there and start to at least try to wheel this shit back in, get out there with a message, because look, this shit is coming. These motherfuckers is coming January 20th, and they not playing. Everything they say they gonna do and everything in Project 2025, they're gonna put through, they're gonna push through while they can. It's gonna be, it's coming swift. It's going swift, kicking their ass.
My problem is, right? Okay, if you just drop down from space right now, the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, you come in right now, you wouldn't know what Democratic Party is.
No.
All you would be hearing from is Republicans. And then you'll be influenced by whatever they saying. And then somebody would be like, you ever heard of the Democrats? You'd be like, huh? What are those? I never heard of them. Because they're not saying anything. Right. They letting the media and the narrative be carried by MAGAs.
And see, I understand the concept. I understand the concept of you respect the winner, you get a run in their space and shit. You know, they won.
They don't do it.
You won. So, you know, y'all get to, you know, do victor goes to scores. But in this case, it's different because you ain't never had an income administration come out and say and do the shit that this one is doing and trying to put the people in positions of massive power. That, man, these are
Travis. It's the fact that he only got 4 years is the only good thing for us right now. The fact that he don't have enough amount of time to fuck us completely up.
Oh, he got enough to shit.
He got enough time to do some drastic shit.
I'm gonna say this,
but not enough time to fuck us up where we can't get out of it. Put it like that. Anything he do in 2 years, we can reverse that.
I'll say this:
if
we saw the amount
Democrats
we saw the amount of damage he did in his first term, in his first administration, and they ain't know what the fuck they was doing.
Oh, the damage with the Supreme Court is gonna be everlasting. So that's over.
It ain't no telling, and it ain't no telling the damage that's going to be done. That we might not even know, going to know for years down the line the damage that this dude is going to do.
Oh, yeah.
The people who know what the fuck they doing. These people know what they doing. They know how government operates. They know how to navigate through shit. They know how to slide shit up in here. They know how to, you know, if a motherfucker ain't falling in line, put their ass. You got some real live politicians, dirty gut bucket politician type motherfuckers in there. They know what they doing and they got a plan. These motherfuckers went in there with a plan. And I'm looking at.
Okay, you can't fault Democrats for that.
No, you can't fault them for that.
You can't fault them for not having a broader plan, just like Republicans.
Oh, yeah, but
there ain't no bigger plan like these fools do.
But Man, it is so slick.
Project 2025.
Was they playing?
Democrats doing that?
That was they plan, and they put their plan out in writing.
Instead of this is the mistake. Instead of saying, look what they did, they put it in writing, have a Democratic book right beside it. They ain't do that.
Yeah. And all they said was Democrats. All they made, and they didn't even say it, it just made it look like they ain't got no plan. This is our plan right here. You know what I'm saying? We got a plan. We got it. We didn't put it out there. You know, everybody done read it. They're trying to discredit it and whatever. But where's their plan? They're talking about this. They're just talking about giveaways. It's like they put free giveaways. They're gonna give away $25,000 so immigrants can get a house. Shit like that. They're gonna give $50,000 for this. And what about you? Look at you living. Look how your farm's falling apart. They're going to get this to immigrants and people who came here legally. It's
just like the motherfucking, like Joe Rogan said, he don't want to talk politics no more. No, motherfuckers. We not letting y'all ass run from this. No.
Motherfucker, because
no.
I said I always
you're not running.
I never agree with that shit. If you want to, don't jump into this shit when.
Don't let them use you to put them over the hump with all these bros, whatever the fuck y'all doing over there. And then you say, you know what? I'm not responsible for all the shit he do after this. No.
Nah, you can't do it.
Nope. When he start taking a healthcare away, people start dying. Women start dying across the country. Nope. Don't start saying, I said I don't talk politics. No, you bitch nigga.
Can't do that.
You got on stage, you pushed this motherfucker all through UFC. You took him there 800 times doing the motherfucker. Nope. You can't do it.
See,
Joe Rogan, you sucked his dick for years and years. Pushed him for years in your podcast. And the last day, you said, oh yeah, I'm endorsing him. Right then and there, you jumped in it and said you endorsed him. Make sure all your friends and everybody listen to this joint, your bros, whatever the fuck they are, vote for him. You pushed it at the end
because you motherfuckers.
You're not getting away with this, you bitch niggas.
Now everybody that supported that bastard, y'all jumped out there. Y'all was big badass macho man, and now look. Everybody want to jump away from it some kind of way, but
not letting you do it.
Do y'all understand? First of all,
not letting you do it.
He not only lied to the country as a whole,
but stressing my black women out too.
He lied to his supporters because y'all dumb motherfuckers,
push this shit.
Let them sit there. I don't know nothing about this Project 2025. And now that you finding out what it's about and that it's going to affect your ass too, in a way, because when they try to wipe all the shit out for black people and such, you poor motherfuckers that voted for him, it wipes the shit out for you too.
Best believe it.
It ain't nothing in there to say, but we're going to keep this for the white people, for the poor white people.
To them, poor is black. And when you growing in our category, that's your ass.
Yeah.
That's your fault. But you got to remember, I keep telling you, you think white people are voting against their interests, which in general,
they are.
Their financial interests, their economic interests, yes. But their overall interests, their gods, guns, and gays, they is their most important interests. And that's what they voting on. They are voting on their interests.
You motherfuckers ain't got shit. Y'all motherfuckers living in trailer parks. You're living in white ghettos, just like these black ghettos. So y'all living in all these fucked up ass, and you gonna hold on to something. You would hold on to your gun, your freedom to worship the way you want to worship, or you just want other people that don't worship like you out of here, and you worrying about that instead of programs that can help keep a roof over your head, help keep food on the table, help clothe your family, get you up out of poverty, get you a job, get you a better standard of living. And if anything else but that is your interest, you deserve what the fuck you about to get, because your interest should be trying to come up out of whatever level you at. Your interest should be to get the fuck up out of there. If you're down in poverty, you want to fucking come up out of poverty. And if you let these dumb motherfuckers every 4 years, talk you into voting for the same dumb shit, and you don't get nowhere. How if you're running around for 3 years saying that rich people is the problem, these rich people, the people that got all the money, they're doing this and that, and they're the problem. How the fuck you think making them president is going to solve your problem? They don't give a fuck about your problem. You can't do shit for them. Nothing. The only thing you could do for them is vote for them. You never make them earn it.
I get what you're saying. Like they in need of the food stamp because they got more than on that shit than we do. They need the WIC, more of them on that shit than we are.
Yeah,
we understand that. White people get that. But when it comes down to it, as you can see in this election, it's a choice between that being racist, bigot, and that's it. So they're going to choose between those things. Those things don't trump the racist and bigotry. It's just real simple.
And that's a damn shame. That is a damn shame.
And misogyny too. And in the Puerto Rican community, misogyny. So, and racist against black people. You'll be surprised that all cultures are racist towards us niggas, whether you realize that or not.
Because look, they want to paint black people that's uppity, and especially white people like to portray that we don't know our place and whatever. Then other cultures will catch on to that. Black people this, black people that, black people lazy, black people that. Look, this country would not have no motherfucking soul. This country would not have no flavor. This country would not have no rhythm if in nothing, in any aspect of anything, if it wasn't for black people. Plain and simple. And I don't give a fuck what culture, what country you live in, what your culture is. It is not a culture on this earth that isn't been affected by the black culture. Everybody wants black style. Everybody wants to talk black. Everybody wants to walk black. Everybody wants black shit without being black. For some reason, I don't know why. Being black is the thing. But
niggas want to be niggas until it's time to be a nigga.
Right. Everybody want that, everybody want to be black till it's time to really, you find out what come with being black.
Yeah, now.
When you find out what come with being black, you don't want to be black. You don't want pimp walk no more. Now you don't want to talk shit. You want to be little Johnny again. But it's everybody want to be. It's I guess it's envy. I guess it's jealousy from other cultures or other people or whatever the fuck. Because everybody try to be like us, but everybody they try to be better than us.
No,
and it's you just can't. I mean,
what it is,
we just influence so much.
What it is, anybody outside our country is influenced by the media, radio, and movies. So therefore,
that's one.
Their whole persona of us, even though they black in another country, but niggas in America are different, and they look at it different because when they see us, we doing things they like to do. We cool as fuck, but at the same time, we the ones doing motherfucking the gun activity, the drug activity, and all these stereotypes. So they don't want to associate themselves with those things. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, when they do happen to get to this country, I'm not those black people. I'm not that type of black person. You feel me?
Mhm.
So therefore, they want to separate themselves. Even Hispanics do that shit. That's why they voted against Kamala. She's black, and they don't want no woman in it. Those two key things. It's not the fucking economy.
I mean, that's true on a few levels, because the image that's pushed out of it. That's the image that's
around
really
the world.
that's pushed out around the world, and that's the one they want to keep pushing out. That all black men are thugs, and we
And they
live a
watch the
certain
movies too.
way. And yeah, that's the movies that get pushed out. That's it. You know, in the movies they get pushed out. In American culture is big around the world, so they see, you know, and they listen to the music and they see the videos and all that shit. So you right on that they do have a perception, and it's a perception. I mean, that's why at some point, look, y'all brothers out there that's getting this money in the entertainment field, y'all gotta smarten up and set up your own damn distribution. And then you can get the shit out there. You can get the right shit out there.
Not only that, that's something that a black culture would never be able to be, because you're fighting too much media. You talking about American media, European media, which is all white.
That's the problem.
So when they relay a black thing, it's gonna be relayed as a black issue of poverty, drugs, guns. That's all they're gonna relate it to. London people. You know what I'm saying? Europe, all that shit. So that they see that, and that's all they see. And then they turn their movies on, their favorite movies, like Friday. You know what I'm saying? Menace to Society, where they actually seeing the life niggas was living actually at that time, and then that's a reflect on them. They be like, God damn, it's crazy over there. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. So they look at us like, if they get a chance to come here, I ain't gonna be with them. We not those type of black people.
Are we going to
people like Trump don't give a fuck.
But see, over there in London, they got some motherfucking hoods. This is fucked up as
You realize. Now, we want to give our shouts out to motherfucking TD Jakes, right? The other day he had issue while he was on stage doing one of his sermons and shit. Yeah, everybody know he was mixed up with the P. Diddy thing too.
I knew somehow it was going there.
You know?
I knew it was going there.
You know he's mixed up with PPP loan.
It was a pleasure. I still love to preach. I ain't tired of preaching. I miss you. I miss you. Have you ever gone to the hospital to visit somebody and you thought you was going to encourage them and they encourage you? That's what preaching is like. You think you're giving out something, but you're getting back more than you gave. I love you. Now, Lord, let the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart be acceptable.
All right. Before you go first, right? Like I just touched on for a second ago that he had some P. Diddy problems, right? And he ran through he had a mega church, one of the biggest churches out that joint. And after this motherfucking P. Diddy shit they was mixed up in, whether we did it or not, or he's there or not, none of that shit. He still was mixed up in it.
Yeah,
he pretty much fucked his career up, really. Because when you look at this, look at the crowd. Look who he talking to. Completely the fuck empty. Completely the fuck empty.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, it's like a Trump rally.
And that is the problem right now. And you could not go to his none of his joints and it looked like this.
No.
None of them. We talking about packed all over the place. Period. Everywhere. People stand outside, wish they could get in. And look at this. This is a tragedy, bruh. This is a big fall from graces, bruh.
I mean,
Just looking at the crowd alone. Just the crowd that's in there in his church. That's not mega.
if
He can have a small church for this people. The fact that he got paid for these big ass spots and not getting the money back for this, bruh, this shit killing him, bruh. I know it is.
well, I mean,
I know this shit is straining him. This P. Diddy rubbed him the wrong way for real.
that was a problem. That was a problem.
That's a goddamn
Yeah.
sure. He was sweet before he did that.
If he decided he wanted to hang out with Diddy and he wanted to 10 freak offs and shit,
Fuck him up.
well, you get what your hand called for.
And
So,
your preacher, yep. This
You
what you
know,
get at the end
okay.
because most people are not gonna follow preachers that's sinning, motherfucker.
I ain't gonna say that.
Especially ones that's sinning and not tell you they sinning
I ain't gonna say
and
that.
repenting themselves. You're not gonna go in there and you with a well-known preacher that's a rapist or some shit and just sit down and listen to him. You're
Well,
not doing that.
If you know, you know. But I'm saying it's people that done let it go now.
It gotta be these people in here that is not watching the news. These 100 people. You think he could pay for this big ass spot for these 100 people, bro?
That's his church. He ain't pay for nothing.
You still got to pay for this big ass spot.
That's the Potter's house.
This is huge,
I'm saying he owned the Potter's house, so.
bro.
But
Really?
I'm just saying that if
Really?
if his congregation fell off like that, 'cause
Really?
he had one of the biggest. He had one of the biggest. Got one of the biggest churches in the country. So, if it fell off like that, yeah, P Diddy, you should have stayed out them freak offs. Ain't nobody tell you to go, to go get your freak on or get your freak off. But it's people out there, but it's people out there gonna stand by him to the end.
Yeah, those 100 people.
Yeah, it might be them 100 people, might be 100 more, but it'll be somebody out there gonna stand by him to the end. And if Jimmy Swaggart, if Jimmy Swaggart can get caught coming out of a hotel with a woman that wasn't his wife and come back, I guess TD could come back. We know all the Jim and Tammy Faye Baker mess.
Another thing I remember
Oh.
is he is a so-called evangelicus,
Evangelical.
and those people right there, man, is full of shit to me, man. That's the whole movement of the Republican Party. Now he was born in 1957. Thomas Dexter Jakes, a pastor, a spokesman, author, all that good stuff. Wrote books, so he's well respected. But
all day, I know.
his motherfucking he wrote books for sure, but his motherfucking overall success is being a pastor, where he will talk to people and give them advice and all types of shit. Now he's born in South Carolina, he grew up in West Virginia, and to me, that fucking with P. Diddy, right? Even if P. Diddy never got locked up, him as a pastor, just dipping and dabbling in the lives of rappers and gangsters and motherfucking, drug dealers and just being around, just choosing, making that choice
But
as a pastor to be around this person.
because if he's
It's
Christian,
crazy as fuck.
No, because if you're a Christian, that's where you go.
Go with what?
That's where you go. That's where Jesus went. Jesus
no,
didn't
no,
went.
no,
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 hold on. Jesus didn't go among the high flight of society. Jesus went among the dregs of society. He went among the prostitutes. He went among the gamblers. That's where the lost souls are. So if you are about evangelizing these people, you got to go where they at. That would be his excuse for being there.
Okay, all right. Let me ask you this then. if you're a pastor and you're doing the God's word that goes talk to everybody, like you just said, why that was hot? Why everybody had somebody had to tell us that happened?
Cause.
What you mean, cuz?
Because
He snuck into the parties. He didn't tell us he was going to Diddy parties to save people.
okay.
He just snuck to the party and left the
Because
party.
If
He never
if was
announced
a
that.
pastor,
He
don't
never
have
sang
to.
when he came out and said, "Hey, I was at a P Diddy party.
If-
I put my hands on this person. I praised this person. We admitted this person prayed." None of that. Just after motherfuckers start getting locked up and start naming
Right.
him, now he want to praise people. Now come on, bro.
I feel you. I feel you on that. But the reason it was done, look, if he's in there so-called evangelizing these people,
No, that wasn't what he
you
did.
do it by
You
do it the
baptizing
way
me. You wasn't evangelizing.
Yeah, he was getting baptized from what they say, but you do it as say in the Bible. You know, as Jesus say, you don't got to make it known. If you make it known, then your reward will be here on earth. But just to go ahead about your business and do God's work, and without putting yourself on blast or putting yourself out there or whatever and bragging about it. If you don't do that, your reward is in heaven. So that's how you're supposed to evangelize amongst these people. But I think at some point he took it a little too far.
Now you can see here
He said,
was
I'm
when
gonna fuck the spirit in you.
he had some health issues.
Now, Lord, let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. O Lord, my strength, my redeemer. Let them go in peace.
Take your time. Give me some space. Back up.
Now, as you see right there, TJ was having some medical issues. They took care of him, they got him on the stage and everything. So hoping that he pulled through and make sure he all right when everything was going on with that. But to me, it looked like it's an old man doing too much work. It's more like it's like he tired. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's just working so much that he can literally just fall. You never be in a position where you working so much, you stand up so late and everything, and at any time you could really just fall asleep if you sit too long. I think that's what the fuck going on with this motherfucker. He was just, to me, I don't know.
You can't even take a vacation.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. It can be some serious shit. You never know. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? And he had a statement too, but go ahead.
But he could be tired. He could be, or motherfucking Diddy might. That's gonna be the rumor sooner or later. Diddy tried to off him. Then he had somebody try to kill TD Jakes because they don't want that shit out there. So
Slipped him in, give him a roofie.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you got a roofie before you went out there.
I don't know. You might have had, like I say, watch. At some point, Jaguar Wright or somebody gonna let you know what really happened. TD Jakes suffers a stroke in church. The feds are about
so
to
it was a
arrest him.
stroke then, right?
That's a mess on YouTube. I'm strolling.
So
YouTube
I
to see
appreciate
what's
everybody, man. Give him a shout out for sure. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might not agree, he is a man of God. He was in that joint and something happened to him. He suffered a health incident at the time. We found out later what it is, but we thought it'd just bring it to you. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can know that happened to the main man. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
Now, me personally, I don't follow him like that. I'm not really too on him, but I know he's huge and he went to P. Diddy parties. You know what I'm saying? Now, Now, it's something we do. We go back in time. We talk about history for sure. You know what I'm saying, dog? But one thing we do is we celebrate the black ladies. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yep.
It's one thing we do. Now, this week, we think we're gonna celebrate the black ladies by celebrating one of the first black women to go in space.
What the hell?
One of the first black women to breathe. Now we talked to y'all before about the first black man that went in space.
Oh,
Right? So now we're gonna discuss the first black woman. Now, all your MAGAs that don't think space even exists, there's a few black people that went. You know what I'm saying? There's a black lady too. Now, Mae Jemison was the first African American black woman to go into space ever. Now, don't forget, she got a bachelor's degree. It ain't like she just walked around this motherfucker for nothing. She got a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering, African American studies.
ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Don't play with my black ladies. These are black ladies we celebrate. What? They ain't to be played with. What's wrong with these people, bro? Now, in her time to be going out in space for sure, let's make sure y'all got her name right. It's Mae Jemison. Now, for her, this was an important time in our history, 1990s, first of all, where we were just getting over Reagan and the motherfucker Make America Great Again shit. That's why we tell you, me and my man, we already been through this before. You know what I'm saying? Maybe why we ain't start crying and falling away on the air.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because we ready for this. We've been born and bred for this one. Black ladies like this have been born and bred too, baby. Let's not forget about them. Now, again, her accomplishments first. She served as the medical officer in the Peace Corps, established an international space camp for she founded the Dorothy Jameson Foundation for Excellence, inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame, International Space Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying, dog? Right now, she's a current speaker, author, medical technology company. She owns one of those. One of the most influential black ladies in American history, remember? My boy. You know what I'm saying? That's just what she is. Ain't nothing we can do. What you think about the first black lady doing in space? Space lady.
I could totally agree with it.
Space lady.
Y'all
Shit.
think we don't know nothing about science. Being out of space. Black people can do and black women can do whatever they want to do.
Definitely out of space
Put
for the
their mind.
ladies. And all you maggots don't think nobody even been out there before. And we done explain to you two black people, one man, one woman, that took their ass out of space. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere where near one of us might not ever go for the next 30, 40, 50 years.
I ain't going nowhere.
They did it.
I ain't going
Even
nowhere.
though motherfucking Elon Musk don't know nothing about these, they ain't speak about them. Donald Trump ain't speak about her, ain't mention her, even though they supposed to be some ex-space, whatever the fuck they are. But you didn't bring up the black lady, the first one to do it, baby. You know what I'm saying? But me and my man here, black ladies, keep doing what you're doing. We're going to recognize you on this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shouts out to the black lady, Cocoa Butter, Black Lady,
Lady
of the week. You know what I'm saying? Of the week. For sure. Now, we love the black ladies. You know what I'm saying? We love them. Now, I'm going to ask you, bro. You heard about LeBron James leaving social media and everybody leaving social media and shit
Yeah,
like
he
that?
pissed off with him because of his son.
And you think that's it?
Yeah, it's because of his son. Good.
You know, there's a lot of that going on. We got people leaving X, people leaving
this
MSNBC. Everybody just leaving.
Yeah, though, but he left X because it wasn't no political shit. Like it was like shit about posting about his son and
I don't know.
shit that's going on and shit. I mean,
Fox fucking him up. Because remember, he tweeted before the election, man, this is most important to me. I got my daughter, and this is her life in danger type shit. Remember that? So Fox say that shit every day. Hey, he said this. Now Trump president. Now what? That type. You know how they do. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but he ain't got.
He probably got MAGAs all here and shit. He probably like, man, these motherfuckers. Like, bro, I'm a basketball player. Now y'all doing too much. You know what I'm saying, dog? We got MAGAs in my comments. Call me an ape and all this wild shit. Like, bro, I get enough of this in basketball, but they be talking about sports at least. They be talking about my jumper at least before they call me a nickel roll. You know what I'm saying?
But that he got off because of the backlash and the shit that's going down. Because his son is really not a very good basketball player.
Let's talk about Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan said he don't want to talk about politics no more. He done with politics. Don't ask him about politics and all that shit.
Because he probably got a segment of his audience that wasn't down with fucking Trump. That ain't fucking with him now because he chose to jump out there. See, all the macho dudes, all the macho men or whatever the fuck that he try to cater to, they're not all Republicans.
They're not political either, though.
Yeah, and some of them you're right. Some of them ain't political. So he probably got a nice chunk of audience, or if there's some advertisers that wasn't feeling Trump, they're probably backing away from him. Because it probably ain't he like fuck the audience for real. As long as I'm getting that advertising money, that ain't going away cool. So it probably was some advertisers. It probably was a few of them, and it added up. And you're like, damn, I lost a little bit of cake right there.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and avoid. They're gonna say that anyway because now he president. Like they don't care no more. But now it's more of they hiding from the results that they pushed. Like you can't push him in. And then everything he do, you say, you know what? I don't talk about this stuff no more. No, motherfucker, what?
But a type of motherfucker like him, look, if it was cool to push Trump out there like that and it would get him more and he get him more money coming in and more viewers coming in, you best believe he gonna jump out there behind Trump just like he did at towards the end of the election. Somewhere along the line, it's some numbers that came back, and he losing out somewhere. And it's probably some advertisers that was advertising with him, and they probably like, we ain't getting down with this shit. We're gonna pull our advertising, and then it probably was 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and that shit added up to a nice little hunk of change. And he ain't doing this shit just because of no motherfucking backlash and because a couple of people said something like that. He lost out somewhere along the line. Somewhere along the line, that move wasn't good for him.
To make him say, I don't talk about it no more.
Right.
You're not running, motherfucker. Just like all these bitch ass orange demon sympathizers. That's these black motherfuckers, Scots, and all these fools that push this fool. Y'all not hiding. Not gonna run around and say, now you know what? I don't talk about politics no more. What? People can't get abortions around America. You got people getting rounded up, put in cages, and you don't want to talk no more? You sound like a fucking fool, bro. Wow. You're gonna keep talking, nigga. We're not done with you.
And I'm glad you
We're not finished with you, goddammit.
Because I was right about I told you in the beginning about that motherfucker. Man, he can run, he can peel off some black people. Told you, black people can spot a fraud from a mile away. And you know what? We proved it in this fucking election. That we can spot a fraud and we ain't vote for no motherfucking fraud. And Tim Scott was a fucking fraud talking that cotton field to the cornfield.
He's a Republican Party, bro.
No. We had.
Why is we still talking about that?
No. I'm just saying. I'm
they never picked them or nothing. I don't understand why is that a thing. I'm confused. Help me
No,
understand
no.
what's your thought process.
My thought process
Like,
is
what
this.
the fuck?
We had an argument last year or whatever the fuck it was about you saying that Tim Scott could
Was
run,
a good
candidate, or he was
vice
a good
president candidate for Trump.
You
to
said,
pick.
No.
What
Go
you
back
mean?
before that.
Because his
you
story,
said he could be
he can go up against any vice president she picked or he picked.
Right?
Yes.
And I told
that's
you,
over though. That's vice president pick.
But I'm saying,
like, what the fuck?
It goes along with what you're saying.
Wait, what?
It goes along with wait.
I'm confused.
I'm not. No, you shouldn't be.
I'm really confused.
I told you back then that he could never peel off black votes.
What? He's not doing anything. He's not running. He's not the vice president.
No.
I'm confused.
I said back then that black people, he could never get black votes because black people can spot a fraud.
If he was running, yeah.
And basically, it was proven in this election.
He didn't pick him.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Like what? I'm lost.
Well, basically, what black people showed and proved in this motherfucking election is that we are informed voters.
What they got to do with him?
And going back to what you said, that when you thought he could be the nominee or he could be the motherfucking vice president eventually
of Republicans.
Of Republicans. Yes. That's what I'm saying.
So what we talking about?
I ain't done that. And you said that.
But you using Democratic votes to validate what the hell are you talking about right now?
You said at the time that with his story, the story that he was telling
as a vice president candidate, yes, against her. This is the time. I'm confused on why.
At the
this
time,
has nothing to do with anything,
bro. Because you won't let me finish.
Go ahead.
Good God.
I'm confused.
Now, what I'm saying is, at the time, the back and forth was about if he could peel off any black voters, some black voters, with his story. Okay. And I was saying that we, as a people, especially as voters, we can spot a phony that his story wouldn't really mean nothing. In the end, it was proven right because he couldn't even deliver anything. He can't even get a cabinet position. Now
that has nothing to do with that.
What I'm saying,
them separate talks. You said cabinet.
I understand.
Separate things. Now,
we're not going all that.
No, we're gonna get into what you're talking about now.
Saying is,
since I was confused, now I'm not confused.
No. What I'm saying.
Now what? Go ahead. Ain't nothing to talk about. You keep bringing them up. I'm lost. Now I'm not lost.
You brought Tim Scott up. It made me think back to when we was arguing
this
about.
This is a irrelevant argument. I'm going to show you why. Go ahead.
It's an argument because you're making it an argument. It don't have to be an argument.
Go ahead.
The point is this. It don't have to be an argument.
No, keep going.
All right. The point is this. We had a back and forth about what he could be what he could do if he was the nominee or the vice presidential nominee of the Republican Party. Mm-hmm. The disagreement between me and you was you thought that with his story that he could probably get some black people to vote for him. Mm-hmm. And I would say, and my point was, well, no, because we know who we voting for, we know who we trust, and we can spot a phony a mile away. And I was saying that is proven to be correct because what black people have shown in this election, that more than anybody else, we are probably the most informed voters out there because we know the issues, we vote on the issues, we know our candidates, and we vote for the candidates that I say appeal to us or we can identify with. And a person like him, he can never get any substantial black vote as somebody in the Republican Party thought he was because he don't appeal to no black people.
All right. First of all, when this discussion went down, I think it was Trump was skipping debates. I think he was running.
Yeah.
And I said his story, he was telling his story because he ran for president.
Yeah.
And I said if Trump was to pick him for vice president, that could peel off some votes going up against Kamala as the other vice president.
Okay.
But it's irrelevant now. It doesn't go to anything. I don't understand why you keep bringing it up. It doesn't go to nothing.
You brought up Tim Scott.
Hold on. Let's stop. I'm going to tell you why it doesn't go to anything now because, first of all, he didn't get picked for vice president.
True.
So, therefore, It's irrelevant.
It's really, it really all goes to the same thing because he couldn't get the vote. He couldn't bring nothing. He couldn't bring nothing to the table.
You said that. So hold on.
He wasn't never going to get picked.
Okay,
anyway.
hold on. But then you blurring the lines between Republican and Democrat though. The votes came from the Democratic side. I never said Democrats were going to vote for him. This is a Republican Party. If he was the nominee or the Democratic vice president going against Kamala,
right?
That's two black people with a story. That's what I was telling you. That's it. It has nothing to do with anything now at all.
We're not saying
I'm confused on how you keep bringing. You just said this is my point of Tim Scott and all that. It has no point. You making no point.
No, your point
because
was
it's irrelevant.
No, your point at the time was that
he's not getting Democratic votes.
That his story could peel off some votes from her.
If you got two black people telling their story,
okay,
you blunting the same stories
and
out.
And
his is more compelling than hers.
No, it wasn't.
From cotton to Congress?
That's what it is. Cotton to Congress.
That's more compelling than them two going up against each other. And she's saying they messing her shit up. They don't even know she black and all that shit. And he cotton. Bruh. That's my point. He not going to win no Democratic votes.
He didn't win no votes.
So I don't know what you're talking about. They peeled off black men. He helped peel off.
Wait. We're going off in somewhere.
Wait, but you explained yourself.
When you mentioned,
but you about to go back again?
You mentioned Tim Scott.
I never mentioned him.
Yes, you did.
I said that Tim Scott and these dudes are still on the outside looking
you mentioned Tim Scott.
That didn't make you start going into I was right. Like, what the hell did you do with it?
Because you was wrong.
But what you think you're right about, you're not even right about that. That's my point. Because he has nothing to do with the Democratic Party. That conversation was one-on-one between him and Kamala. It has nothing to do with anything else. You can't then turn it into an argument of, I told you.
Turn it into an argument.
Hold on.
I'm just saying. I said it before.
You can't turn it into, now I was right.
I was right.
Because he has nothing to do with anything.
I was right.
What do you make? That don't even make sense.
I said it.
What you're saying don't make sense.
I said at the time.
And the votes he would have peeled off would have been on the edges, like they did with the black males. He would have done that.
He wouldn't.
He would have accomplished that.
He wouldn't have got nothing. In which
really
proven right, that's nothing. He can't even get a cabinet.
In fact, he probably that's on the Republican end.
I don't give a fuck.
Nationally, if you put him in front of Kamala, you got Joe Biden and that bitch ass orange demon. That's going to be the issue. But that's dumbass shit to bring up now because that has irrelevant points to anything now, bruh.
Because you don't want to hear it.
Because you don't make any sense.
I don't make no sense. All I'm saying was,
if you listen to me, you will understand how it don't make sense.
If I listen to you, you're going to try to make me twist it around to what I was thinking.
Because it don't make sense to anything.
Right. Because every time
it's irrelevant.
Every time you bring up Tim Scott, I think of that. Every time that you
can't keep bringing that up
that you really thought that he could go somewhere against her.
Yes.
No, he couldn't.
And what are you saying now that validates that though? That's what my part I'm lost there.
What validates that
he
couldn't go against her? Let me see.
I'm listening.
Let me see. Okay.
Because what we talking about right now?
This validates that he couldn't go up against her.
Really? What?
She just got through running for president and got 74 million.
What they got to do with it?
And he can't even get a goddamn.
That's on the Republican side.
I don't give a fuck. Where he at? He can't even get a goddamn. He can't get a fucking position.
What they got to do with what you're talking about? That has nothing to do with it. That's Republicans.
Okay.
Nationally.
So
these two are the vice president nominees. They going up at each other debates.
So
hold on, you just explained yourself.
So you think
you just said it. They gonna be on the stage in debates. Trump already screamed out, she's not black or not. I don't think she's black. Okay. Now you got two people on stage, one of them actually black, and his vice president nominee is black. His whole history is motherfucking cotton. His uncle was in a cotton field, and we trying to figure out where her daddy was at. Are you really fucking ready? You want that debate, bro?
So you really think she can?
Now, if you want to put that in the limelight,
so you think he can handle her in a debate?
See, that's another story. See how you move things around? Now you see what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense.
So you saying her story? If you put her story up against his story is more compelling. That's what you're saying.
Easy.
I don't think so.
She got to tell you her motherfucking mother had a friend next door or some shit and babysitted while she was at work, bruh.
Man.
This nigga father uncle was in a fucking slave. You can't get no blacker than this. Her being wishy-washy and people trying to figure out if she black or not would not stand up against a nigga with a slave uncle, bruh. Slave father.
Who's a coon?
Who is now? That is irrelevant. Who is now in the fucking Senate? See, now you moving yourself around, bro. You moving around.
That wouldn't have
You
made
moving
no
around.
difference. That wouldn't have made no difference. Just like it
Again,
don't make no difference
you trying to
now.
steal Democrat votes. We talking about nationally.
Nationally,
What votes he can peel off. Not Democratic votes where you got 90% black men and 80%. No. We're not talking about those gonna be there. We talking about the shit he would have peeled off, my guy.
Like the
Come
middle,
on,
independence.
bruh.
So you think he
You're not making
independent?
no sense. Now we was to dive into that. You're not making no more sense than you did it then.
Fuck no, because she was proving that he couldn't handle her. He couldn't handle her in a debate. He damn sure can't handle her on a campaign.
How do you know that? If you got them two standing there and the debate is who the blackest.
Let me see.
Now ask yourself that.
Who the black?
Hold up. Yes, that's gonna be the question.
She gonna come out.
Why would you say it? Because she went to Harvard? I mean, she went to how would that work when it's fuck? He black as fuck. You can't deny that. And this nigga Peoples was a fucking slave. Think about that, bruh.
Because
She couldn't even win on a redneck by herself.
The problem
And she was black.
The problem is
You got black niggas running around talking about now she not black, bruh.
You gonna have with every
You're not
black
even
man
listening.
in the motherfucking Republican Party. You talking about
You're not listening.
how is she gonna come out blacker?
You're not listening. You missing the point. Right now she got a problem being black, and she's a Democratic nominee, and she still won black votes. Imagine she had somebody going against her that was a black in the Republican Party that was actually deep black, really black. Uncles are slaves. Where's no debating. There's no wishy-washy lines. There's no getting the fucking birth certificate. None of that.
He still couldn't
Come
handle her.
on, bruh.
He still couldn't handle her.
You gotta make
Because
sense.
she comes out because she's already out in the community.
Who cares?
She's already out there. He's not out there.
Bro, you got black people now saying she's not black, bruh.
Black people think he's not black.
Bruh, you not make sense. Let's make sense. Even though
Look,
you're arguing, you
comes-
think it's right.
When it comes,
Make sense while you going.
When it comes to
If we was to go back in that time and take away Biden dropping out, he stays in. Trump nominees fucking Tim Scott as his nominee. Now already you got MAGA saying, see, he's not fucking racist. We already gonna have that problem. Now you're gonna have her going against a black vice president. Really? Now he gonna be on the stage talking about, hey, she just switched to black. You can't say that about Tim Scott. You can't say that about his family. His uncle was a fucking slave. And he in the Congress. That's a more appealing story than whatever the fuck she can think of. Yes. Be realistic, bruh.
I am being real.
You're not. For you to keep bringing that up, you're not.
No.
And not just
Because
anybody
you tried to go
watching.
somewhere.
Know what I'm talking about. No, he not making no sense.
You tried to ride with Tim Scott in the Republican primary, and I told you.
You see the difference. See what you said? Republican primary.
I understand that.
So what are we talking about now?
Okay,
You're not making sense.
So if you come out the primary, who we got to run against?
Who? The 20% that he got? Yes.
Yeah.
He helped get that. Yes. So what we talking about?
20%.
A black males. He helped that. So what we talking? If he's on a ticket, you thought it would be more or less? Let me ask you. If he was on Donald Trump ticket, you think he would have more black men or less?
Less.
See?
No,
now you're not being realistic with yourself.
No. I think he would.
You're not being realistic with yourself.
I think he would have got around. What he got?
Now you're not being realistic.
He might have got 15%.
Now you're not being realistic. Which would have took him more over the hump than with the Hispanics.
He might.
Now you see what I'm saying?
No.
Now you bringing this shit up and making yourself think more into your shit. You're making yourself. Next time, go home and think about this shit first, bro.
No, because
what's wrong with you? Don't bring nothing up on me like that.
Do something that he did.
Ain't no, I'm still not wrong. What do you mean? You're still right.
You're wrong.
Still right.
Tim Scott had
His story is more
on.
impelling than hers.
I told you that cotton for the cotton field.
It is still more impelling than hers.
Because for one,
so what we talking about?
It might be.
So what was your point then?
People, but
he would have got him. Look, he would have got Trump more black votes.
No, it wouldn't.
So what are you talking about right now?
What he always got.
I don't understand your comparison. Now you see what I mean?
You took it to comparison. All I said
You
was
brought him up
he
and
was
said,
no
"See,
good.
I keep
Basically,
telling you."
he was.
What are you
no
telling me?
good as a candidate, and you
He
tried to
was.
ride with that dude.
He was. If you would have picked him.
If you would have
He
picked him,
never picked him. So what is
So
your
he had to be no
conversation?
good.
Why would you keep continuing this?
he had to be no.
He
good.
never
He
got
had to be
picked.
good for nothing.
Really?
If he was good for something and he brought something to the
You
table,
said it like he
got
picked
picked.
another black man as his vice president.
Who?
Trump.
You said pick a what?
You acted like he skipped over him and picked the black man for his vice president, bro.
No, he skipped.
So
over
what are
him.
you
He
talking
skipped
about
over
right
him and
now?
picked a bigger
He was
for his
never
vice
going to get
president.
picked.
No,
My suggestion was to pick him for
Right.
the reasons I gave you.
Right.
He didn't pick him. So what do you keep bringing him up for?
Because you brought him up.
See, now you see what I'm saying? Come
Look,
on, bro.
I told you that dude wasn't no good as a candidate in that cotton field.
You're
to
not
the-
making
and that
sense.
cotton
It's
economy
more
shit
impelling than hers.
wasn't no, it's not.
So what are you rapping about?
It's not. Because in the end, her
And then
story
what?
gonna win out.
Jamaican father, you can't find everybody
Oh,
saying
please, don't
Irish.
you get past that shit.
How you gonna get over that? Then the motherfucker actually was a slave. What are you talking about, bro?
Who?
You bending yourself in the pretzels right now.
I ain't been myself in the
So what are you
press.
doing,
Shit,
yo?
You been in yourself in the
Come
press.
on, bruh.
But you was wrong about that dude.
For
That
you to
dude
try
in
to
the story ain't
bring
shit.
something up to try to make me wrong, then make yourself look completely silly. It's
No,
crazy, bro.
No, because you thought he could do something.
In the
And he
Republican primaries.
No, you
Like,
thought
what
he
do
could
you
do
keep
something
bringing
over
that up
against
for?
her. I don't think he
It's
could've
the
did
oddest shit. He was
No,
never going to get
don't
Democrat
change
votes,
it
bro.
now.
Don't try
Change
like
it now.
don't try like I was sitting and saying he gonna get Democrat votes.
You did say that.
See now you see how you doing that? Now you're making
And
shit
we
up.
wanted to go back and
Now you
abuse
I'm
the
talking about
shit.
we was talking about Pacific Republican
What? No, we wasn't.
nominations and who can fucking be a competition against her.
Talking about
Period. So don't be slick with this shit.
No, you
Now
said
you
we were
see how
talking
W
about him
sounded,
versus her.
and now you want to
we
be
were
slick.
talking about him versus her.
That's what I'm talking
and him
about.
pulling- and-
I'm
and
still
him
talking about
putting
that.
votes for her.
Yes.
No.
So what we talking?
I
Yes,
just
exactly.
don't- I don't.
For you
I
to
got
keep
time
bringing
for
that up
them.
sounds odd. It sounds crazy as fuck.
No, I'm just saying.
It don't even apply to nothing.
Huh? Yeah, it applies.
What?
It applies that you thought Tim Scott was a good candidate.
In the Republican Party.
And it turns out to be wrong too because
Why? He didn't pick him. You don't know.
Let me see. He was the
He
first.
would have been a better candidate than J.D. Vance.
Wow.
So what are you
How
talking
gonna say
about?
that?
He'd been a better defensive Department of Education than the fucking motherfuckers that's been child molesters, bruh.
We're talking about JD. We're talking about picking the vice president. What do you got to do with this?
All the
What
spots he
ain't
was
got-
better for.
Huh?
So what, he
No,
didn't
no,
get
no,
picked
no,
for
no.
vice
We
president
didn't
either,
say- we
or nothing
saying-
else.
We were saying if you.
So what are you
picked him for
talking
vice
about?
pres- You said better vice president.
Yes,
candidate.
if he would have
How?
picked him.
How? He
I
still
explained
won with
that
who he
day.
had.
He
won with
didn't
who
pick
he had.
him. So what are you talking
He
about?
didn't pick him, and he won with JD Vance. So how he's a better candidate?
If he would have picked him, we would never know. He would have won with whoever.
That's just like if Biden continued to run, we would have never known.
See, you everywhere.
See,
You
nah,
all
nah.
over the place, bro. Biden was losing by 7 points.
I know he wasn't.
Why was he going to win?
No, he wasn't.
What make you think he
No,
was
he
going to win?
wasn't.
Why was he going to win?
No, he wasn't losing by 7.
He was losing by 7 when he dropped out.
No, he wasn't losing by 7.
Everybody in the battle space was losing.
Come on.
What make you think he was winning?
Hey,
That's the problem you got.
we'll never
You need
know.
to wake up.
We'll never
As
know.
a Biden lover,
Nope.
wake the
Nope.
fuck up, bro.
Nope. Nope.
Get over your
They
delusion.
shouldn't have fucked him out.
I'm
of the spot.
agreeing with you. That should have never happened.
They shouldn't
But
have
you in
shouldn't have did
delusional
what they
world,
did.
bro.
So what? You lost anyway.
You in delusional world.
No,
He was getting his
because you
ass
lost
whooped.
anyway.
He was gonna lose too. So what's the
But
problem?
you don't- well,
What's the difference?
Well, no.
What's the
No.
difference?
The difference is
What is the difference?
the difference.
He would have lost
The difference-
worse.
you know
So
what
what's the
is?
difference?
The difference is the state of
He would've lost worse. You're not making no
The state
point.
of the party today versus having a
What's
party
the point?
that's
I'm
together
lost.
And motherfuckers ain't beefing.
He would have
You
lost
could've
worse.
lost. Okay.
It would have beefing
It don't
worse.
matter.
What are you talking
The
about?
loss is a loss. It only
They
takes-
would have been beefing with
all
him
you need
or
is
without
one
him,
more
bro.
vote than her to
You're
win.
not making sense.
No.
Whatever. They was gonna lose regardless with him there.
You fucked that dude over. They treated that man wrong. They
Again.
stabbed him in the back. All to still
Again,
lose.
the fact
all
that
to
you-
them to know.
You use
To
your
make-
love for Biden to smear everything. That's your problem, bro. The
what?
problem that I'm with you with the shit they did with Biden, but you trying to smear everything with that, and that don't work.
I ain't spent everything with that.
Get over that.
We know,
He was a
we're
piece of
not
shit.
getting over
Okay, let me
it.
tell you why you need to get
But he
over
was
that.
president.
All
It
right, are we
doesn't
done?
matter.
Are we
He's
done?
the only person who ever beat Trump.
Cool. That's over.
He's the only person.
Let me
who
tell
ever
you why
beat
you need
Trump.
to get over that, bro.
He's the only
That
person that ever
me and
beat
you
him.
agree that Nancy Pelosi and nobody should have stopped and made him get out. But that's over. He was a
No,
piece
it's
of
not over.
hold on. He was a piece of shit trash candidate.
So what?
Period.
14
Why you
million of
keep
us
cutting me
voted
off?
for him.
Why you keep cutting me off?
Because
Why?
I can't keep track
Why?
of him.
Why? You cut me
did you vote for
off.
him? Did you vote for him?
Why you cutting me off?
No, because you
He was a
Come on.
nomination. Cool. We
He
get
won the
that.
nomination.
I was with you with them making him get out. I would not agree with that. But once his dumb ass got out,
That ain't what you said.
I did not agree with them making him get out.
When you first said
What
that?
the fuck are you
When you
talking
said
about?
that? When you said that?
My problem was him
When did
waiting
you say that?
or not getting out. He should have stayed in. But the fact he got out, cool. You should have dropped all the way the fuck out and not be president. Don't act like I'm not
You
saying
good.
the same
You
thing.
good. No, yo, you not.
Man, you're not making no fucking
No,
sense.
you not making no sense.
I said, nigga, if you want to get out, get out. All the way the fuck out. Don't change my fucking shit
Yes, you did. No, you
just to make
didn't.
yourself,
No, you
your
didn't.
dumbass argument sound right.
No, you didn't.
I'm saying the same thing.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm not agreeing with Nancy Pelosi as she was doing it. But if you're going to get out, get the fuck out. Don't say you out, but you're not just running. No, don't be president. Make her president. Let her
Now, you
run
did
as
say-
president.
yeah, you did say
What
that.
are we talking
You did
about?
say that. You did
I
say
didn't
that.
agree with him leaving.
You did say
But if you will leave, do it right.
You did say that part.
Keep running
I
then.
give you that.
Run without the money. Don't give a fuck about the donors.
Ain't what you
Run. But if you're dropping out, do it right, motherfucker. Then get out or get all the way out. Don't half-ass this shit because now you passing her a plate of shit. That's what I said. 100 days full of shit now. Come on,
That
bro.
ain't what you was
Your
saying.
problem is
You didn't say what
you don't
you
want to
said.
give her the fact that
No, you was riding around here on cloud nine.
I told you.
President. You was riding around here on cloud nine. I'm voting for vote
Yes.
for see the black lady. Blah,
Yes.
blah, 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 blah.
Yes,
It's
and
right.
yes,
Right.
that still don't negate
Right.
the fact that he
Come
put her in a
just
shitty
say, hey,
position.
that's the problem.
Like, what are you
ain't
talking
never said
about?
nothing about he gave her a shitty position.
Are you serious?
You never said nothing about
I
he
said,
gave-
first of all,
No.
she only got
You
100
said that
days.
after the election.
Matter of fact, I said 60 days. And you said, no, it's more than that. I said, regardless, it's not enough time.
You didn't say that up going up to the election.
Like, what?
You never
This shit
said
is
that.
live every night. We talk, bruh.
Okay, then go back.
Like, what are you talking about?
That ain't what you said, bro.
And I said, bruh, she ain't got enough time to do too much of nothing. I was surprised after she started running. Yes. I'm like, damn, she run a good ass campaign. She
That's
closing
right.
the gap. That's after the fact. You going back in this history shit is making yourself look crazy, bruh.
No. You
Come
don't-
on, man.
You acting, see,
You looking
acting-
crazy,
you,
bruh.
You acting just like them goddamn.
You looking
Republicans,
crazy, bruh.
and you want to erase history.
Now,
That
after she
was what
started
you said.
running and run a perfect campaign, beating them in the debates, I said, damn. Now, and she closed the gate and started winning. Yes, that's different. Like, what are you talking about? She still got handed a piece of shit.
That ain't what you
A nigga down by 7 with 100 days to go. Like, who the hell
That
can
ain't
do
what
something with
you
that,
said.
bruh?
You say never
Like,
gonna
stop.
hand her a piece of
Bro, I'm
shit.
putting that shit
You
up
ain't
tomorrow.
never had
Like, you're
that
not even
shit.
making
You
sense.
Right. And it better be back from the beginning of when she
Yes,
in June.
you're not making no
'Cause you
fucking
didn't say
sense.
what you said in June, July,
What?
August, or September.
You're not making sense,
You ain't
bro.
say nothing.
I'm
man.
saying
Ain't
nothing
shit.
different. You're the one
You
trying to
ain't
change
saying-
up and wiggle
I ain't
around.
changing shit.
I'm just saying the
I
same
ain't
thing
saying
because you
change
love
shit.
Biden so much, you wiggling.
I ain't wiggling.
He's trying to find some way out of this, bro.
I'm gonna say what the fuck I
He's a
feel.
piece of shit
I feel
candidate.
I went out,
He supposed to drop
that's
out.
Who that's who
Period.
I voted for, and that's who I voted for. And if motherfucker Nancy Pelosi and whoever else gonna get together and decide that they
Your
are
feelings
going
hurt.
to hold on, and they are going to decide that they are going to disenfranchise
Your feelings hurt.
14 million people. You damn
You sound
right.
like MAGA right there.
You should.
How you
bring it
disenfranchise
home.
14 million people?
Because that's what you did.
How?
Because you
Yeah,
in the
what?
end,
Since
we
you want to do the
voted
MAGA
and I
talking for it.
voted.
How you do it? How you do it?
Because you took our vote.
How?
You disregarded our votes. By what
She
you
wasn't on the
did.
ticket?
Come on, don't go there.
Was she on
That's
the ticket?
problem. Was who on the ticket?
Was she the black lady?
I said that from the beginning.
Was she on that 14 million
Yes.
vote? So
That's
what we
the
writing
only reason
about?
they got to keep the money.
I don't want to
That's why
hear.
they
Don't
couldn't
step
force
to
it
another
out.
step.
All I'm
You
saying
said
is,
he
I
had
said from the
14 million
beginning.
votes. He was disenfranchised.
You don't.
Was she on that fucking ticket?
No. Who do you vote for? You don't vote
I
for
don't
vice
hear
president.
what she voted. She was on the ticket, right?
That's how she kept the money.
Was she?
was
No,
on the
I ain't
ticket.
talking about no fucking money.
She was on
Fuck
the ticket.
the money.
She was
on
the
the ticket. So you trying to act like she ain't get no votes?
You vote?
Out of the 14 million, you think all 14 million was because of his jackass, cracker ass?
Yes.
You sound dumb because half the people would tell you they voted for him because she was on the ticket.
Yes.
Charlamagne told you that.
Fuck Charlamagne. You know
That's
he's a
his
goofy
point.
motherfucker
I
too.
want to hear what you gonna go into next. That's most of the people. I voted
That
for
ain't
him because
that
she was
ain't most
there.
of the people.
So you can't try to act like his bitch ass was all 14 million people.
Okay.
That's first.
Okay.
Second, how
So
you
then
just
explain to me how
stop.
for 80 if she
Stop.
was on a ticket,
Now
if
you
she
moving
was
to
on a
something
ticket
else.
that
Now you
got
going to
81
somewhere
million
else.
votes,
Now you
how
going
the
somewhere
fuck she
else.
lose 10 of them?
Now you moving somewhere else, right? Now
Yeah,
you see how you
since
moving
wanna
around?
bring that up.
Now you moving around like mad.
Man, I ain't moving around like that.
How you get to that?
Come on.
Stay on
Because
one
if you
point.
want to talking about
You
if
moving
if
around,
wanna
bruh.
say-
You
if
moving
wanna
around.
say, if you gonna
What?
If you gonna credit her, if you gonna
Credit her for what?
With saying, okay, some of the people that voted in the primary voted because of her, voted for him because of her, which is probably true.
It is true. What the
Which
fuck are
is
you
probably
talking
true.
about?
I'm okay
You
with that.
gave the white man all 14 million.
That.
You gave Biden
Right.
cracker ass all 14
Because
million.
he's at the top
None
of the
of
ticket.
to her.
Because he's at the top of the ticket.
So when I let you know,
when you go
hold on,
on,
wait, what,
it
slow
don't
down,
say
calm
vote
down.
for Kamala Harris. It say
You
vote
making
for
all
Joe
everything
Biden,
back.
Vice President Kamala Harris. Come on.
Yes.
Who you voting for?
She on the ticket. And when
So
I
don't
put
try to
it,
justify
when
that.
I
Don't
put
try
it
to
out to
justify that
you,
shit.
then
No.
you went into a tirade.
Because you know
Because
that
honestly, you
sounds- it
forgot
sounds
she was on
stupid.
that fucking
It
ticket.
sounds stupid
And
then, it
some
sounds
people,
stupid
and
now.
including those black women,
That's the
motherfucker,
problem.
vote.
You
Why
know what
you
the whole
talking
problem
while I'm
is?
talking?
No, just the whole fucking problem is this. All of y'all that jumped out there when Biden got out the race, okay,
You
y'all
going
did.
backwards, bro. You going backwards. You
Because
said that.
We're going to take it there.
You said it.
Motherfucker, okay, we not feeling Biden. We not feeling Biden.
going
There was
backwards,
someone, we wish it was somebody else. Blah, 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 blah. I hold my nose and vote for
Who was that?
Biden.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, a lot of people say that. That's all over the place. I didn't say you. I said a lot of people. But when it happened that what went down, the debate shit went down, then they put the screws to him, whatever. He ended up dropping out of the race. Okay, she got in the race. I agree. If you want to motherfucking say that the votes, what 14 million people say and who they voted for, don't mean shit. Put her in there. You don't got no motherfucking choice.
No, see, you massaging the shit now. You massaging the shit now. You bullshitting now. Go ahead.
I'm massaging the shit. But when she got the nomination, everybody jumped around. And I even said the same thing. And I said, it's like it was Obama 08 again. Kamala Harris, like it was in the bag, And you was flying high as anybody else. And
again, this is after the fact.
No.
You keep trying to
The
do this.
motherfucking fact of the matter is this. What was done was done.
No.
No, hold on.
Nope.
What was done was done. But it was done in the name of winning a presidency, flipping the House, and maintaining the Senate. You did all of that, and you lost everything.
Are you done?
So that's the fucking problem we
Are you
always
done
gonna
now?
have with that.
Are you done now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this old ass pig fucking candidate was old as fuck, 82 fucking years old. His running mate is fucking in her 50s, but yet he want to run a whole fucking again. That's cool. You ran again, right? You run, get 14.9 million votes, right? The year starts, you getting your ass whooped by a convicted felon that's going through fucking court. Everybody think you so fucking old you can't stand up. You can't even talk. Everybody is now looking at you like a fucking jackass. You go into the debates and show them that you're a fucking jackass and you're old as fuck. Now, you got everybody against you. Your whole party needs you to change something, get to work, get your ass out there, campaign harder, get out there and talk to people. They start thinking of everything for your jackass. You couldn't do that. And at the end, the fucking donor said, nigga, enough is enough. We're not even giving you no more fucking money. You're not even campaigning. You talking about you need fucking rest because you went out of town, out of state and came back. Now you need rest? No, we're not even giving you no fucking money. You go in the debate, drop the ball, look like a fucking dumbass. Now you're really losing. You're down about 4 or 5 points now. The fuck out of here. Now you ain't got no money, no fucking donors. You're down about 4 or 5 points. You're losing the whole fucking presidency, and then you fight, and wait till fucking less than 2 months to hand it to the black lady, a hot fucking potato, and you gonna sit there and act like that wasn't a plate full of shit to hand to her? Really? And what I'm trying to tell you is, you mission and Martian everything. I agree. They shouldn't have done him like that. That's one stage. The second stage is he had to make a decision. And the decision he made was wrong. He should have jumped all the way out, made her president, so she can run as president. That's second. Third, if you will not do all that, just stay in and run. She was out there. She was the only motherfucker on the world defending your old jackass the last 2 months. The only person in the Democratic Party looking out for you, putting herself out on a limb. And then you gonna wake her up while she's talking to her nieces and them and tell her, you know what, I'm out. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. And then she got all of a sudden put a campaign together and you act like that shit is kosher? Come on, bruh.
A campaign.
Stop.
A campaign that raised $1 billion. She put a campaign together.
You still got 6 days.
Wait.
I don't give a fuck.
In 107 days,
I don't
she
give a
raised
fuck.
$1
You had
billion.
2 billion.
Okay.
You only got 60 days regardless.
In that amount of time, she ran, and
Fuck
you said
outta here.
herself, hey, if
Fuck
you
out of
did-
here, bruh.
Hey, look, half of that I agree with you.
Come
Half of
on,
that-
man.
Some of it I don't agree with you.
My
but
point
half
is,
of it I
you
do
missing
agree
everything
with
up. I agree with you. He
should've not-
he
he
was
should've-
not
he
supposed to get
should've went
treated
ahead.
like that. We
He should've
agree.
went- He should have.
But you want to take that anger into everything with her? No, she ain't got nothing to do with that.
He should have went ahead. I think he should have went ahead and stayed in and let her.
That's a choice she should have made. Not wait till the last minute.
And hold on. He should have been able to stay in. If he lost now, she was in position to run a campaign, a whole campaign.
A real one.
Right. That's why I say she deserves the
front
to
runner.
take as long as she take. Yeah, she's the front runner right now.
If she say she don't run. If she don't run,
she's
this
the
is
person to
another
beat.
Democrat that's fucking scared. And I fuck with you, Kamala. Come on now. I fuck with you.
Yeah.
But right now, if you turn into a fucking Hillary Clinton, if you turn into a fucking John Kerry, if you turn into a fucking, who's that motherfucker in 2000?
Who?
2000 nigga that lost. And let Bush steal the fucking election. Gore.
Oh, Gore.
If you turn to a Gore, don't do it. You look at the history.
What you mean by turning to them?
Turn to them motherfuckers that kowtow and turn into a Weasley motherfucker after that and don't fight no more. Gore. We ain't heard shit from Gore no more. He let Bush come in and destroy the economy, destroy the motherfucking air, something he loved. Never said a word. You let Curry lose. We ain't heard from that jackass since. Clinton, I give her credit. Here and there, she say things here and there, but she irrelevant because they beat her so bad in the media. So you got all these motherfuckers that go and kowtow to the corner. You, Kamala, you the first black woman. Show them a sister. Show them that you ain't having this and you're running and you won't be the opposition to this orange demon fuck for 4 years. Period. Take it from here. Fuck Biden. He's a piece of shit for putting you in that position. He should fucking come out and say, I'm so sorry for doing her like that. Motherfucker.
But
or anybody would have took that spot with the laws. They put him in a fucking hole they couldn't get out of. She was miraculous for getting her so far out of that hole. Nobody else would have probably got out of that far. Fuck out of here. We agree on one thing.
we only agree on one thing.
That he
I wish he'd have stayed in.
was not supposed to get treated like that.
Yeah,
That's it.
true.
And after that, you started taking it too far.
Ain't no taking it too far
that.
because you did what you did.
Fuck
Everything that was done in that man, everything that was done. And it was some cold-blooded shit the way they treated
What
him.
Kamala had to do with any of that?
Hold on. I didn't say Kamala had nothing to do with
So
that.
what are we talking
I
about?
didn't say with that. What I'm saying
She got
is
had
this.
a bag of
what
shit.
was done to that man was fucked up by the people who did it to him. And that shit wasn't right.
Wasn't her fault. She was fighting.
Ain't nobody say it was her fault.
So what are we talking about?
If you go, that's part of the equation. That's part of the reason she lost fucking 10 million off of the 81 million. Was about 6 million now.
See, again,
5 or 6 million now.
Exactly. Wake up. Wake yourself
Okay,
up. Yeah.
But
And that's talking about,
that's
we talking about
significant.
uncommitted people that's involved in this.
I don't care who.
Let's not
I
get
don't
credit away.
care.
You can't
I
act
don't
like
care
Biden is so
who.
loved.
You
Everybody
jump out
sucking
there.
Biden dick or something.
Because you
Get the
jump
fuck
out
out
there.
here, bro.
No, because you
Fuck
jump out
Biden.
there. You jump out there.
Biden's a
You want to put her
fucking
on the
cracker too.
ticket. You want to put her on the ticket when they try to support your argument. But
What?
okay, if she was on the ticket that got 14 million votes in the
She was there.
primary, she was on the ticket that got 81 million in the general.
And?
Why she couldn't hold on to 78 of the 81 million? What's
These
the
are different
problem?
times.
Was it
a god?
It doesn't
Was
matter.
people calling this nigga?
If you're gonna put her on the ticket, then when it benefits your argument and what you're trying to say, you
Okay.
gotta put her on the ticket in 2020. They got 81 million.
Okay, cool.
You got to.
Okay, was in 2020, was they calling this motherfucker Genocide Joe?
I don't give a fuck what they was calling.
What you mean? Times has changed.
It doesn't matter.
This nigga's called
She just-
Genocide
no,
Joe.
She was.
Why you
on
don't
the-
let me
no,
talk,
the point
bruh?
because you're trying to.
Once
switch
you
it
have
again.
your fucking point, let it
Come
go.
on.
Let me talk.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
First of all, this bitch ass nigga was called Genocide Joe. The border. Let's talk about what he was called for the border. What the fuck type of position now she have with a nigga called Genocide Joe and letting the border wide open? Really, my motherfucker? Really, my guy?
Okay.
That's my problem. You want to mix it all together. I'm with you. That motherfucker was treated bad. But then after that, he started
That's
treating.
all it's about.
Hold on, see again. He was treated fucked up at the beginning. Me and you on the same page right there. But where we fall off at is you want to take those feelings
Oh, hell
and take
no.
it into fucking Kamala. That's where you fall off the rails at. This bitch ass nigga gave her some fucked up campaign. A shitty campaign that was in the tubes. Period. He's a fucked up campaigner. He's a piece of shit. Period. He gave her a fucking campaign that motherfucker that was Gaza, the border, economy, all this shit that he did. They got him named Genocide Joe. And you expect her to come in with fucking 61 days and change all this shit? Fuck no. My point is, she did the best she could to get it tied.
You could come with a better argument.
What the
than that.
fuck are you talking about? Genocide
You
Joe?
talking about
They not even voting for him.
Genocide Joe.
They weren't even gonna vote for him.
Come on, please. Everybody go vote for him because
That bitch ass nigga would have got the same vote because they wouldn't vote for him.
Well, okay.
Then what are you talking
Okay,
about?
So why? So
It would have been even
So,
worse.
okay.
The DNC.
If Genesis-
Hold on.
if
I wasn't
he-
even finished. Hold on.
No,
The
no, go
DNC convention would have been worse. It'd been so many motherfucking what's the names outside? The DNC would have been a disaster. Why? Because he's Genocide Joe, dummy.
we don't know that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Why you call me a
How
dummy?
you gonna sip over
Why you call me a
genocide?
dummy?
You know what genocide mean?
I know what the genocide is.
So why would you skip on the fact they call him that?
So what?
You keep
They
saying
call
so
him
what?
They done called him. They done called him Genocide Joe. They done said it.
When did they start that?
Okay, then they called him a criminal.
When did they start
They
that?
called him the motherfucking Biden
After
crime
2020,
family.
right? She wasn't there.
Yeah, because they switched everything, took everything that they had on him, and I don't know how the fuck they did that, and put it on her.
Because he was a piece of trash candidate.
Oh, please.
All his baggage. Now you on my
Is that-
now
I'm
you
not
listening,
knowing
bro.
nothing.
Now
But,
you
look,
make him see
look.
you so stuck on
Y'all
loving,
was wrong.
you so stuck
You
on
was like,
loving Biden
no,
that you
no,
don't
and
really
you
want to
said
realize
that,
when you're wrong.
And no, you so stuck on
What?
that you thought that you jumped on the winning
What?
train
What?
when Kamala jumped up there. You was flying high on cloud nine.
That she running a good campaign.
and she fucked around. She
I
ran
haven't
out. I think
changed.
she ran.
I haven't changed
hell
one
of a-
bit.
I think she
I haven't
ran
changed from the
a hell of a
pack. When he
campaign.
changed to her, and I said she got
No,
an uphill
no.
battle because he's a piece
No,
of
you didn't
shit.
say that. You never said
Nigga, I
that.
said they called him Genocide Joe.
You never said that.
They called him
That's all
Genocide
you
Joe.
got. That wasn't no. You
That's
didn't
half
see no
our party,
Genocide
bro.
Joe.
What do
Come
you
on,
mean?
You know that's
You so stuck on
that's
everything
some
else.
bullshit.
But that's half the
Look,
Democratic Party right
look,
there. Genocide
everybody-
Joe.
That is the problem.
See?
The problem in this
You
whole
some reason
fucking
think
party
Genocide
is
Joe
this.
is so
The
good.
party is.
That's when
I
you're
didn't say
wrong
it was
at. He's not
The
good.
problem
He's not
in the
like
party
that,
is
bruh.
this. Look,
You actually
the
think
dumb
14
shit
men
happened.
voted for him and was not going to
Dumb
vote for her?
shit happened
This what you
in the
think.
name of
You
winning,
think 10 million
and you
people,
didn't win.
You think 10 million people will vote for him and not her?
Come on.
You so think that, bruh.
Come on.
You really crazy
All
as
the
fuck,
shit that
bruh.
was done
You
was
crazy
in
as
the name
fuck
of
for that,
winning the
bruh.
presidency,
You crazy as fuck for that,
keeping
bruh.
the House, and flipping the Senate.
You crazy as fuck.
Keeping the Senate and flipping
He
the
was
House.
losing it.
And you
Get
lost
over it.
everything.
He was already doing
You
that.
lost
So what's your point?
everything. You jumped out there.
What is your
they
point?
did that man dirty and still
See how
lost
you mixing it
everything.
together.
That
You
is
making
the
my point.
problem.
You done.
The problem.
You are
they
making.
did that man dirty and lost everything. That is the whole point of the whole thing.
Now
And
you
it
making
goes
my
back to
point.
one person.
You
who
mushing your
started the
feelings
whole
up.
Shit, Nancy Pelosi.
You mushing your feelings up. They
Trump
made him get
shooting.
out with the
Come on.
results.
That is the whole
That's
thing.
your problem.
The whole thing. The whole thing is.
It's not the same issue.
No, it isn't. The issue is this.
There are two different issues. Bruh.
You had all these people go out and take their time and vote for this man. Okay.
There you go back to that again.
No. You
Again,
got to-
if
you
anybody
gotta
listening right
always
now,
go
they
back
see
to
where
it.
you coming from, bruh. Your
But
feelings is with Biden. We get it.
If you say this is what needs to be done in the best interest of the party and winning the race. Okay. Nobody jumped up and protested and stormed Nancy Pelosi's office, flooded her office with phone calls. Only thing motherfuckers said, well, you know what? If he drops out, the natural candidate, the natural person to put up there at the top of the ticket is Kamala Harris. For one, she's in the campaign, she's the vice president, and most of all the money that he raised, she keeps. It goes to her.
Let's put her aside.
Don't have no problem with that. Don't have no problem with that.
Let's say she said she didn't want to run.
Whoever
would have ran would have been handed a piece of shit. Are you understanding?
That's what you say now. You didn't say that in June.
They
and July.
still would have been handed.
Did you say that in June and July?
He was losing when he handed it over.
Did you say that in June and July? No, you didn't.
Yes.
No, you didn't.
He was losing.
No, you didn't. You had Kamala fever, like everybody. We all had Kamala fever.
You missing two things up, bro. That's your problem. That's your problem, bro. He was losing. Period.
Okay.
Let's say she didn't want to run. Stop. She didn't want to run. She said, nope, I'm not even involved. She would have had a thing where everybody run and you pick one. They would have lost two.
I agree.
They was taking over a campaign that Genocide Joe was running.
I agree.
Are you fucking understanding?
You couldn't put
My thing was the black lady ran it close. That's all I was loving. You missing it all together. You missing it all together, and that's your problem. They separate to me. You tripping. He was a piece of shit candidate, but was handed over a piece of shit campaign.
Don't do that.
To anybody.
No.
Whoever he handed off to.
Because the campaign she ran was his campaign anyway. Them was his people.
Fuck no.
What he had in place, she added to it. So,
bro,
come on.
How was she running
Her
with
campaign manager,
bro?
It was his campaign.
You don't understand.
manager.
This campaign he was running was an old man campaign.
Okay, I can feel.
How was she running that?
Campaign.
She was not running that.
You know what I'm talking about.
They couldn't pin her.
I'm talking about the structure.
I'm telling you what's going on. They couldn't get no video of her stumbling some fucking way, and that makes her old, bruh.
Look,
that was his campaign.
You know what I'm talking about.
That would have him in the tubes.
You know what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. You missing things up around.
You mixing
things, and that's your problem.
Look.
Look. Why when I start talking,
why
you go back
everybody
into
quiet?
what you want to
Because
talk
everybody
again.
jumped out
this
there.
This shit is crazy, bro. You not even let me finish.
Admit it. Trump whooped our
You
ass.
said that. How? He won by 1 point.
I don't give a fuck how many points he won by.
Again, you keep going, and eventually you never know. She might take the popular vote. You keep putting yourself in this position,
You know
and then on top of that, you keep saying 16 million votes. It been under that. It's almost under 4 million, bro. So you're putting yourself in a bad position.
I said that.
So your argument don't go with anything.
I said it was last I checked. It was 74.
What would your argument be going to then?
All I'm saying is
she made it.
The argument I'm going is that the man was done dirty. He was done fucked up. He was done in the name of winning, and you did not win. That's the whole point.
He was losing, regardless.
I don't care.
Are you on the same page with the rest of America, bro?
I don't care.
Are you on the same page?
What he was doing.
This was the result.
I don't care what he was doing.
Him.
It was not election day.
This was the result.
I don't care what he was doing.
It might have been worse.
Back in June,
in fact,
it might have been.
Okay. So what is your argument then?
But the point is this, and I said it the night the shit happened. The shit is done. Oh, damn.
But my point is, what is your point? If he was going to lose, no. What's your point?
This is the point.
What?
And let me finish. And this point goes to Nancy Pelosi and all of the people that got behind.
You missing it all together, bro. You missing it all together. Why?
Look, fuck it. Next subject.
You missing her feelings?
What am I?
The feelings with you
what it does.
and her getting
I
involved
don't
with
care.
the whole
This is
campaign.
my commentary on the situation, and it was the same as it was then. It was done. It's over with. You can't change it. But you said you was doing it all in the name of the party and winning, keeping the presidency, flipping the House, and keeping the Senate. At the end of the day, all we said is bring it home. Just bring it home.
Why? Biden wasn't gonna do it. So why you gonna tell
did
somebody
all
to
of
bring it
this?
home? Why?
You did all of
Why?
this. Bring it
Biden
home.
wasn't doing it. So
You
what,
did
why
all of
you
this.
gonna make somebody else do it?
No.
You're not making sense.
If you're going to do the man like that and do what you
See,
did,
there you go with the feelings thing again. Now you understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
Your feelings
it's
is
a
wrapped up
feeling,
into this thing,
right?
and you missing it
And
all
it
the
should
way
be.
through
It
Kamala
should be.
and everybody. It has
You know
nothing
why
to do
I
with
got
each
feelings
other,
in it?
bruh.
You know, because
They
what I
separate
always
issues.
say, if
They
I don't
separate
vote,
issues.
if I don't vote, I can't complain.
They still
I went out and voted for Biden,
and
boom,
your
you
point
did
is
my
what?
candidate dirty. You damn right, my feelings is in.
He quit.
All we
Get
saying,
over it.
all we were saying was
They gave you the
bring it
person
home.
you voted for.
Bring it home.
What's your problem?
You didn't bring it home. Your problem is you lost everything.
He was going to do that.
I don't care if
Why
he
you
was gonna
mad?
do
What's your
that.
problem?
He was the candidate. He wasn't the one that was fucked over. He didn't fuck nobody over.
He was going to
fucked
lose.
over.
What's your problem?
I don't care.
I'm lost.
If he'd have lost, it was none of this shit had to
So,
happen.
you
You did
feel
all
better-
of this shit to still lose.
When will you be finished? So you'll be
I felt better if he had lost. Then you went through all of this. You're gonna be like, on highs and highs, and then on election day get slapped in the fucking face and lose. And then lose by a little bit, lost by a lot.
You keep saying that.
Look at the map.
1 point.
I don't give a fuck about the fucking popular vote. We're going to electoral college.
Keep
Look
saying
at
that.
the fucking map.
But
Look
it's
how
still not
red
going
the
to say nothing
country
that you're
is.
talking about, bro. It's not
Look
going.
how red he turned the map. That is
And
a fucking
you moving
red
the goalpost.
wave.
You moving
That
things
is
around,
a red
bro.
wave.
That shit he was
Come on, I
losing.
don't want to hear that.
Biden was losing.
I don't want to hear
What do
that.
you want her to do?
Just like you don't never want to hear
This
about the
nigga
popular
was
vote all
losing.
the time. Now all of a
All right,
sudden,
so-
you swearing about
all right.
you swearing by the popular vote.
All right, so now
Come on, look
your
at the map.
problem is
Look
you,
at the
all right,
map.
okay. Your problem is you know he was a disaster. You know he's fucking about to lose. But you'd rather the white man lose than even take a chance on a black woman winning.
You's a
That's just
you's
what
a
you said.
fucking jackass for saying
That's
some
what
shit
you
like
said.
That ain't what the fuck I said.
You said you would rather he would
Because at
lose.
the fucking
You
time,
said you would
it
rather
wasn't-
he
no,
would lose.
No, I
Then
didn't.
that shit.
Right.
So what we
I
talking
would
about
rather
then?
him.
You rather he
because
lose.
You know what?
Then her take a
He
chance to
was
win.
set up in a better place. He
right.
was the candidate.
Okay. So
He
you'd
was
rather
the
he
candidate.
lose than her take
He
a
was the
chance to
candidate.
win.
Because if we
Period.
turned around, okay, now what if we get to 2020?
I hate when you point out what people actually saying. They hear it and be like, "Oh, I ain't say that shit." That's what you said, bruh.
That ain't what I said. Nothing about that. You took it off on
Again,
some
when,
race
even
shit.
the time I start
Nah, bro,
talking,
you
you'll
wrong
cut
there.
me off.
You wrong there because you took it off on some race
That's where
shit.
it's at, bruh.
And it's not on no race shit about the white man. The
It
white
is.
man was the candidate who we voted for.
He's a white man, right?
The white
Is
man
he white
was
or
the
what?
candidate.
Is he white or not?
He's white.
Okay.
It ain't got
You
nothing to do
chose
with
to
race.
tell me that you will be
You
satisfied.
wrong, dude.
Let me finish.
You wrong as shit.
You just said it.
Because you taking it to some shit.
Nope,
that-
I'm telling you what
taking
you
it to a
said.
place
I'm
to
telling you
prove
where you
yourself
at
right.
now. You taking yourself
No,
here.
you're not telling me
You
where I'm
going
at.
here, bruh.
The problem
What
is
you-
this.
When I'm
That is who we fucking voted for.
okay, we
That's
over
the
that.
problem.
You vote for her too, though, bruh.
No, I didn't. I voted
So you
for
didn't vote for her. Okay, cool. And on top of that,
come on.
when I'm going to talk, you just made clear that you vote for him, not her, in the primaries. So in the end, you just told me you'll feel better if he was to fucking lose and not what just happened. That's clearly saying you comfortable with him, the white man just losing, without even giving the black woman even a chance to win. Just you satisfied with just him losing.
I would rather.
Rather him lose.
I would rather it took place for what it took taking place
Exactly, I
was him
said
to run the race
Okay.
that the people selected him to run.
Okay.
I would rather for him to run than to have the fucking
Right.
mess we got now. It's not about the black woman running.
It is.
Because I always
When the
thought
last time
we
a
would
black
get-
woman
we
had a
would
chance
get
to win
8 Joe.
presidency?
We would get 8 Joe.
When
She
the
would
last
run
time a
and
black
we
woman
get
had a chance to be president?
never.
All right,
But that
Was
ain't
this
got
the
nothing to do
chance?
with it.
Yes,
No.
Stay with me,
Because
bro.
First of all,
Was
you
this
didn't
the
even
chance?
know who's the nominee when he dropped.
Okay,
Who's
stay
going to be
with
the
me.
nominee?
Stay with me. Was this the only chance?
No. Yes, it's the only chance.
Okay, so now you just told me after all that, you preferred that he lose it
Yep.
than take a chance with her.
It's not
So
about
what
that.
are we talking about then?
It's not about
It's
her.
it's what you said.
It's not about her.
It
See,
is.
now earlier when you wanted to take
So
her
what
out
you
the
wanna say
conversation,
is-
you want to take her out the conversation. That's the fucking
Wait,
problem.
what?
Y'all want to put her in the conversation. It's not about her. It's about the person who was voted for, the person that the people elected at the top of the ticket.
She wasn't there.
You know damn well.
Okay,
this
why you
person
keep bringing
I
that
know,
up?
You vote
She was
for
there,
the
bro.
person at the top.
Half of those
the
million
ticket.
was people
It
voting for
comes
her,
down,
not him.
It comes
So
down.
get over that.
I don't want to hear that.
You
shit.
don't
That's
want to get
bullshit.
over that.
You,
See what I'm
you don't want to
saying?
get over
You
because you want to make
actually
yourself
think
right. And
you
then took
think
it somewhere
that somebody
on-
like
no,
this
you
white
took it- no,
motherfucker
you
so
took it
much
somewhere on a race
that
trip was real
14
fucked
million
up.
people only voted for him and
Yeah.
none
It
of them
doesn't matter.
voted for her.
The votes are his.
That's your premise, though.
If she brought some votes, what votes she brought to the table, they're going to attribute to him anyway.
See, that's your
because
premise.
He's at the top of the
Okay,
ticket.
cool. Your premise is
I understand
all the
that.
votes is his.
I
Nobody
understand
ever voted
that.
for her just because
But
she was there.
The problem is this.
No,
He is
stay
the
on this for a minute.
presidential candidate.
No.
Because
No. Stay on point.
No, you
He
stay on point.
the president candidate, but
Oh,
somebody else
look,
there,
man,
right?
no.
Is it
Don't
somebody
try
else
to get
there?
out my
Yes or
street.
no?
Look, y'all did
Is
fucked
somebody
up.
else on the
You
ticket? Don't go back to
motherfuckers
that.
You
Don't
was
go
gonna
back to
jump
that.
on a train that
No,
won,
I'm gonna pull
and
that
the
up.
train
Don't worry about that.
crashed.
Don't worry about that.
You jumped on the train on the
See,
train.
you're missing a
and the
lot of
train
things
crashed,
up.
and
See,
you can't take it.
I'm on her train. I'm still on it.
I'm still
I
on.
haven't left. So
I'm
you're
still
missing a
on.
lot of things up now. Now you see what I'm
Well,
saying?
Come on. This
Instead
is the
you
problem.
having a direct conversation when you're wrong and say, all right,
It's not wrong.
maybe you ain't look at it like that. You ain't even going that route. You see
It's
what I'm
not
saying? You
about
just
looking
clearly
at it
saying
like that.
you'll prefer the white man to lose and to go
Look,
whatever the fuck
you
he
know
got.
you wrong.
And then on
You-
top of that,
hey, you know
you're
you
gonna
wrong.
say all of
You wrong
15
as shit.
for 15 million
You wrong
votes
as
is
shit.
his. This is what
wrong.
you
know
said.
you wrong as shit.
You
dude.
said we
You
voted.
wrong. You wrong. Try to
Bruh,
take that shit
I'm
with you.
telling you what you said.
You didn't. What
We
I
voted
said,
for him.
no.
We
No,
voted
you
for
hear what
Biden.
you wanna
We
hear.
didn't vote for her.
You want to vote?
This is what
Who
you
do
said.
vote for? You vote for the person. at the
Okay,
top
you
of the
saying it
ticket.
again. So don't get mad when I point
Nobody
it out.
never goes in there. Damn, I'm gonna vote for.
Okay,
Vice
so I'm
President.
pointing it
Vice
out.
President
Why tell
doesn't
me I'm
do-
wrong?
Right?
Why you telling me?
Come
Why
on,
you say
bro.
that when I
You
pointed
know
that out?
you
What you
wrong, bro.
said? That's what you
That ain't
said.
what I said. I would rather for him. I'm saying I would rather for him as a person that voted for him as one of 14 million votes that attributed to him.
To him.
I don't want him. I want him attributed to him.
Exactly.
Attributed to him.
Exactly.
Now,
What?
that's who was the candidate. All
Right.
that behind the scenes dirty shit that went on.
Cool.
That's okay. It happened. We can't change that. We couldn't do nothing about
I
it.
don't get what you're
All
doing.
we saying is, and we said it from the beginning, it's done. Okay? This is what you told us. This is what you told us why it was done.
No, some reason you keep slipping stuff in here on every podcast.
No.
So we got to end this. We got to
Bring
finish it.
home. That's all that we
You
said.
keep saying that.
Bring it.
He
home.
wasn't bringing it home. So
did
why you gonna
not-
tell her to
it
bring it
doesn't-
home?
No. Because if you're going to,
Why?
fuck
Why?
over the candidate,
We trying something.
if you're going to fuck over the candidate, and
We
in
going
some
back to that
respects,
again.
split the party.
I know people
because you
understand what's
coulda
going
had-
on here, bro.
Come on, bro.
Because you keep going back to the feelings of him.
Because y'all don't want to admit the ones that jumped up and applauded it. Y'all don't want to admit
Who was that?
that you was wrong.
Who
You was
applauded
one
you,
of
bro?
them.
Now I was one of them.
You was one of them.
I didn't even want him to drop out.
Oh my God.
Y'all remember she was not even involved yet.
Come on, bro.
I didn't even want him to drop out, bro.
Bro, come on, man.
What you dropping out for?
Stop trying to change history. You worse
Bro,
than a
shit is
dogmatic.
live, bro.
Look, bro.
You're not even making
Look,
sense
bro,
right
all
now.
I'm saying is this.
You're not
And this
making
is
no
me personally.
When
If you're
am I
going to do
gonna
what you
talk,
did,
bro?
if you're going to do
Every
what
time
you
you
did,
run off this thing, you go back and say it
because you
again.
ain't going to never let me finish the point,
Then I say two words, you say it again.
then you're going to come to some other
I
shit.
say two words, you're gonna say it again.
You know goddamn right.
We heard you.
All I'm saying, if you're going to do what you did, bring it home.
We
You
heard you.
did not bring it home.
Now,
And in not bringing it home, you lost everything.
all right, now.
You lost. You miscalculated.
When am I gonna talk?
And you lost everything.
All right, now. You can't say bring it home when he wasn't gonna do it. You can't say you deprived because of 14 million people voted for him when half of them voted for her too. It wasn't just for him. You want to make a blank statement, have your feelings involved with some fucking Biden, acting like everybody just was in love with him, that 15, 16 million people skipped her because they love him so fucking much. Get over that. That's not the truth. Them not the facts. That's not what's happening.
What I tell you this.
Period. Hold on. See, here we go again.
Go ahead, finish.
Here we go again.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's not what's happening. First of all, it's not 10. It's not 16 no more. It's not nowhere near none of that no more. So get off those talking points. Okay. Second, she ran because he dropped the fuck out. She didn't ask for that. It's not her fault. Them votes are hers too. It's gonna be black people that stood up and say, I voted only because she was on that ticket. I don't know about him. So you gonna skip over them people? Everything is only for this cracker? Fuck no.
Yep.
And you're gonna say you'd rather this cracker lose than take a chance with a black woman.
Yep.
That's idiocy to me. Period. Whether you like that or not, that sounds crazy, my guy.
So the motherfucking black
Period.
Woman, because the first thing I say, if he drops out, she's it.
So what's the problem?
That was never the problem. You made it a problem. And that's
You
what
just
I
said it.
You made it a problem.
Bro, you better stop paying attention to what you're saying, my guy.
Because you keep coming up with these dumbass soliloquies trying to make yourself right.
Whatever you say out your mouth, people listen to.
This, and I'm gonna say it again.
When you say Biden was the shit, Biden was the only thing that mattered.
Okay.
Biden was the only vote for those 15 minutes. You said that.
Look,
15 minutes.
Look,
till I brought her up, it was all Biden votes. All Biden votes. Exactly. So why change up?
Wait a minute.
Why would I point out? Why would I point out?
81 million people. He had 81 million people vote for him. Who can say all of them wasn't Biden voters?
You're doing it again. So
you can't
when
say
I
that.
say that you saying the votes are all the white man votes and none of them are the black man votes, you can't just say I'm making up shit, bruh, because that's what you're saying.
Say you made up nothing.
Why get mad at me? What you saying?
It's some people that came to him because of her. That was
so all 14, 15 million ain't him.
Okay, it doesn't matter about that.
So why get mad? Act like it's all about him.
Attributed to him, just like the 81
it's the
million
party,
is
bro.
Attributed to him, and not all. And she helped bring the 81 million out.
So what we rapping
about? I
about?
don't have a problem with that. No, just
you making my point.
Want to rap about. The point is this: what was done, and you still lost. You did it in the name of winning.
Yeah, he lost.
All of this motherfucking rigmarole.
He lost his race.
And all of this.
He definitely did.
Shit. Okay, he was
definitely
losing at the time.
He lost.
She came in.
He lost,
and she lost.
She tried to bring him up. She tried to give him CP. What's that called when you put a nigga chest? Nigga, wake up. She tried. He didn't wake the fuck up.
And you still lost.
He breathed.
That is the point.
He gave him mouth to mouth. She got him to the hospital. That's all she could do. He still didn't make it.
It's not about.
That's it, bro. That nigga was some trash. That was a trash campaign he ran, and that's that.
That's what you say now. That when what you were saying. Oh, I didn't like Biden at first, but Biden grew on me, and I'm for Biden.
That's the policies. You mixing a lot of shit. You doing it again.
But that's what you're saying.
That's what you keep doing. What did I do with campaigning?
That's what you sitting there doing.
You never heard me say he run a good campaign. He day in your life.
No.
So what you mixed that up with his policy for black people for?
No.
They're two different things. See how you did that. You just said what I said.
I didn't see.
I was talking about his policies.
Okay. But don't say
he grew on me.
I
say he grew on me because his policy.
You know what you're talking about.
What they got to do with his campaign? His campaign never grew on me.
Huh?
His campaign been trash since the beginning. So what you talking about?
That's what you say now, but that ain't what you said then.
What you mean? I always said his campaign was some shit.
No, you didn't.
Bro, me and you was always debating. I told you the nigga ain't doing nothing. I kept on telling you the nigga. I kept on telling you the nigga need to do more. You kept on telling me he just came overseas. You gotta get some rest. He owned and all this shit. That's my point. I've been telling you the nigga was running a trash campaign.
I agree.
So what are we talking about?
About a trash campaign?
Really?
Them words never came out your mouth.
Really?
When?
Really?
When?
Did you ever hear me say he ran a good campaign?
I never heard you say he ran a bad one.
Did you ever hear me say he ran a wonderful campaign right now?
No, I never heard you say.
Did you hear me say it about Kamala Harris? Did you hear me say it about Kamala Harris?
Yes, you.
So those are two differences. She ran a good campaign. He fucking didn't.
And she still lost.
The day you admit that is when we won't have this debate, bro.
And
that's where you the problem at.
You still lost.
You mixing it up again.
At the end of
her
the day,
losing has nothing to do with him running a trash campaign and her running a good one. Can you agree he ran a trash campaign?
No.
That's where you're faulting at.
No,
that's where you're wrong at. Campaign. That's where your love for Biden falls at.
No, it doesn't.
That's where you fall off the table, bro. That's where you fall off the table.
Do I think
You would have acted like he ran a good
I didn't
campaign.
say he ran a good campaign.
Where was
I
it good at? Give me the
What?
1 point he had a good part in his campaign.
Man,
Never.
don't get
Give me the moment she had the fucking debates. Give me one moment he had like that.
Look,
He had no moments. Give me the moment
It
she
don't
had
matter. It
that
was
she
his
had. Why you keep talking
campaign.
over me? Why? Give me the moment she had when she had that town hall joint. He had no moment in his moment in his campaign. He ran for a fucking year.
Okay.
She only ran for 2 months and got more moments than him.
and still lost.
Again, you keep going to the third thing.
Lost.
You want to skip.
It comes
This
back
was
to
his
that.
campaign, bro.
It comes back to that.
You want to keep saying he lost? Cool. I know he lost. This was his campaign.
No.
He lost it.
They lost.
I know he did.
She
He
lost.
ran for 12 months. She ran for
She
a month and a
lost.
half.
She lost.
You want to blame it on
She
her.
lost.
So
That's the problem.
let's get the bigger thing
That's
picture.
the problem. Y'all don't want
Let's
to
get your
fucking
picture
what-
together.
Y'all don't want. Y'all,
Don't act like you ain't say this
Y'all
either.
the ones. All of y'all that
Don't
jumped
act like
up
you
and
ain't say this,
applauded the
bro.
move.
Don't act
admit
like you ain't
was
say this.
wrong.
So
Y'all don't
let's
wanna
get you
admit
let's
that
get
you
you
wrong.
together. Let's get you
Y'all
together.
jumped up. Y'all
Let's
applauded
get
the
you
move.
together.
Y'all moonwalked across the street. Y'all talk more shit than the toilet. Kamala this. Y'all had Kamala fever. Kamala fever. Kamala fever.
You missing the shit
Kamala
up again.
fever. Okay.
You just
we
said she
all
ran a good
had
campaign.
it.
So what we talking
all
about?
had it. She ran.
But you mixing
she
up
ran
shit
one
around.
hell of a
You
campaign.
mugging up shit,
But
bro.
she lost.
You mugging up.
In the
He
end, Trump
lost.
is president.
He lost.
Trump is president.
She didn't lose. He lost.
That's the problem.
He lost.
At
Biden
some
lost.
point, you got to admit that.
One day you need to
It
admit.
didn't work.
Okay.
That's what nobody gonna want to admit.
Okay.
It didn't work. You did the shit. She ran a great campaign. It wasn't her
When
fault.
are you going to admit that he ran a piece of shit campaign?
Because I don't think he did.
That's your problem.
And I think she ran
That's
a hell
your
of a
fucking
campaign.
problem.
I
That's
don't
why the
for
redneck was beating the
everything
fuck
she-
out of him in every poll.
Everything
fuck outta
that
here.
she could control. Everything
We're not talking about her. We're talking
she
him.
could control.
He ran a piece of
She
shit
went
trash
above
campaign,
and
bro.
beyond. But okay, then you should have been.
Give me
said
the
that.
time he
You
was on the
should have
fucking
been said
podcast.
that. Don't say
Give me
it
the
now.
podcast he went to.
Don't say it now.
Give me the fucking
Don't
black.
say it now.
What
You should have
mean?
said it
I already
then.
said he was running a piece of shit campaign.
No, you got what you wanted.
Wait,
You
what?
got what you
See
wanted.
again,
You got
bro. You
Biden
mixing shit
out of
around.
the race, and they
I
still
didn't
lost.
say he won. I wanted him out.
They got him
See
out
how
of the race.
slick you are?
Nah.
You getting maggerish, bro.
I ain't getting mad.
You muddying shit up.
You've been
And then you
muddying
throwing
shit
up
up.
shit that don't matter. Don't even go with what we talking about. You maggoting things, bro.
Look, I'm sitting there arguing.
You missing shit
Y'all
around and
missing
missing shit up in the pot, bro.
No, you missing shit up in the
With
pot.
your feelings. It's
With
clear
your
that
feelings.
See, again,
You don't want to admit it.
you
You
will
was
talk
wrong.
for 20 minutes, say the same damn thing you said 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
Won't let me say any word in between, then say the same damn thing again. Why are you doing that? We could have been in this podcast if you let me finish my thoughts.
Right.
You
But
gave your
is
thoughts.
wrong.
Why would you feel like that? I'm not interrupting you though. You getting your thoughts all the way the fuck out 3 times. I haven't got my shit out once yet.
You a damn lie.
See, there you go again.
Come on, you had to cut that out.
I don't even talk when you talk.
What? Okay.
Now, see what I'm saying?
Okay, go
Now
ahead.
you get what I'm saying, bro.
Baya.
His problem to anybody listening right now, before we
Now
go.
you tell him what my problem
Here
is.
we go again, see? He don't want to do it. He don't want to let me
That's
talk it
my
all.
problem.
His problem, everybody like him, is they don't want to admit that this piece of trash candidate, Biden, was going to lose, period. No matter what happens. Second stage is Kamala ran a hell of a campaign to try to get him out of the hole. 2 different things, period. I was in love with her campaign. I would never change that, and I'm still on her. Period. Always said he was running a lazy ass piece of shit campaign. I never agreed with it. I always kept on giving you shit that he needed to change. And when she started running, I explicitly said, man, I don't know. She running now. I can't find things like I used to find on Biden campaign. But he want to sit here and act like a fool, and act like I was with Biden and switch to some jackass shit. He was running a piece of shit campaign since the fucking beginning. Before the debates. I've been telling you this is a piece of shit. Period. Naming 100 different things he should be doing. Before he fell on his fucking nose in the debate. Second stage is whoever got in was going to fucking have an uphill battle because this jackass was losing. And this jackass been losing for 12, 13 months. Period. This lady got in for 80 days. People like him want to blame her. And this bitch ass nigga been running for 13 months, you sound crazy. All she was doing at this time was breaking the fucking glass because your jackass was useless. And now we're going to break the glass and try to put some of this fire the fuck out. Period. That's all this was. I never agreed on how this was done. Period. When we go live, our shit, you can go back. Never agreed on that. I never fucked with Nancy Pelosi. None of them. And the motherfucker actors. Tell me I ain't with this. Whoever those people was. I ain't like none of that. But when he came out that day and said he quitting, like what the fuck else? What's the next stage? He done. And now you can't go no further and not skip over that black. You're not skipping over the black woman. That's all I was saying. I didn't say the next person about to win. I didn't tell you she was winning, going to win. All I'm telling you, the next step need to be heard. Period. Now, as she started running, her campaign was run exquisitely. And I kept pointing that the fuck out. Period. He want to mix all these stages up in one and keep going back to his feelings with Biden. That's your problem, bruh. And the day you realize that Biden was a piece of shit candidate for 13 months, a year and a half. This woman ran for a month and a half. And I'm not even just saying her no more. Anybody that ran in her spot would have been a month and a half, and it's not their loss. He lost it.
Oh, now it's a month.
Until the day, what's 107 days, bruh?
So
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't matter.
What are we talking about?
Was she leading the polls?
This dude don't want to admit that Bama white motherfucker was a piece of shit.
You don't want to admit
Yeah,
that.
and then when I pointed out, now he white man now. Yes, he been a cracker to me.
No, yeah, okay.
Now what?
I don't want to admit that.
Fuck out of
Just
here.
like you don't want to admit that
What?
that a power move was pulled. Y'all celebrated
I don't
it.
care
And
about
y'all
that.
was wrong.
You care
Y'all
about
was
the
wrong
move.
in the end.
I never
But
cared about it,
was
bro.
wrong in the end. Nancy Pelosi.
Nobody was wrong.
All we saying was
Nobody was
the
wrong.
people-
That's your
look,
problem.
The people who out there put boots on the ground
They
and
voted for her
went to the
too,
polls.
so that's illegal.
I don't
That's
care. That's
illegitimate.
bullshit. That's
Okay.
a bullshit.
So you saying
argument
they all
to
voted
vote.
for him then?
That's bullshit.
And when I pointed out, you say that's
bullshit.
wrong. You say,
He's
man,
a
why would
fucking
you do that?
candidate.
Why you say that?
You
Why
already
say that?
Come
But then
on.
you say it.
Come on. All we saying was
What?
if you're gonna do it to win.
What?
You lost. You
What?
lost big.
Dude, if we want to do
You
it to
lost
win,
big.
you're not making
You
sense.
doing this
Keep
shit to
saying
win.
that, bro.
You said so we can win and we can win down ballot.
Who said
That's
that?
it. Nancy Pelosi.
You need
Chuck
a chance to
Schumer.
win.
Come on.
You had
Don't
no
do that. Don't
chance.
change that. Don't change that. Because you was
Listen-
over here. Black
listen to
lady
you,
this,
though, bro.
Black lady that. Black
there
lady
you go
president
again,
this.
mixing shit
Black lady
around.
president that.
There you go.
No. You
There
keep
you go.
shifting shit around.
He grabbing back.
You shifting
When she
shit
in
around
now, back
because
up
you
again
don't want to
before he
admit
dropped
you
out. See?
No, y'all don't want to admit that Trump made all of us look stupid.
See, again, you were missing it. Now you back. Now you over here with Trump. You missing so
That's
much
what
shit
y'all don't
here.
want to admit. That's what it
Instead of
comes
you
down to.
saying that your guy was a piece of shit, ran a piece
I
of shit
never said that
campaign,
about he was a
you
piece
would
of
never
shit.
admit that. You want to
I'm
go
never
into
gonna admit
now
that.
Trump made all of us look
You
stupid.
know why?
Hold on,
Because he
stop,
didn't get
bro.
to bring it home. Because he
Keep
didn't
going,
get
keep
to
going,
bring
keep
it
going.
home.
You done?
He didn't get to bring it home. And he got
How he's
fucked
gonna bring it
over
home when he was
and
already
still
losing?
lost.
When he's gonna change
So
it?
what? We
How's
don't know
it
what
gonna change?
we don't know what happened.
Why you
in
keep
them
bringing it up
107
then?
days. We don't know what the fuck would have happened.
What was gonna change?
You don't know.
He's
We'll
still
never
genocide
know.
Joe. Is he?
But you still lost.
Why? Don't cut
But
me
you
off.
still lost.
All right, you done.
But you still lost.
Is he still genocide Joe? Is the so-called border wide open? Is the motherfucking inflation still a problem? Now, who was president when motherfucking MAGA made that a problem? I'm listening.
Who was president when it came
Who
on?
the fuck is president while MAGA made the border the issue?
Biden was president.
Let me finish. Gaza the issue. You are now suicide or fucking Killer Joe. Now, who did that and gave that all in a plate to the black
Doesn't
lady?
matter.
Who put that in a hot, steamy plate
Don't
of shit?
matter.
Who did that? Who did it? Who did it?
Because in the
No,
end,
nigga.
they fucked
Stop.
both of them
Don't
over.
overtop me. Why you keep doing it? Why? Because you know you wrong.
Because you wrong. Because you trying to change
Everybody
history.
see us, bro.
You trying to change
Everybody
history,
see
bro.
you talking, and
You
I don't say
trying to
nothing.
change
And when
history,
I talk,
bro.
you interrupt. No, everybody
Stop trying
see
to
that.
change history.
Ain't nobody dumb.
Come on, bro.
If you don't let a person get their facts out, that means you know you wrong.
You've been getting your facts out.
When?
They've been wrong.
When the fuck was this?
Go ahead, man.
When was this, bro?
Come on, I just let you get.
I would say
about 10
2
minutes ago.
sentences and then
No,
you'll be back.
haven't.
You
do
will
that
be
shit
back.
all the time.
Like
You're
now.
not
Why
gonna
you
make
talking
yourself
now?
Right.
Why you talking
Because
now?
your candidate, our candidate,
Yeah.
lost.
Why you talking
And you
now?
running around
When
here
you
hot
said your
like
piece,
that shit was in the bag.
you said your piece.
Good God.
You would never let me finish.
Nope.
Now you see what I'm saying? Now, you Biden lovers, like him, he's a Biden lover. You torpedoed this whole campaign.
Oh my God.
See? Hey, he talking already.
Oh my God.
Now you see? I talked 2 seconds.
Oh my God.
Now he done went on for a whole half
Because
hour.
you know I broke
Here
it
we
up
go.
with some
Here
broke
we
up
go.
some bullshit.
You have to cut your mic.
Oh my. Cut it.
When am I gonna get to just talk by
Go
myself?
ahead with this bullshit you was just about to spew.
Are we done? Is it just gonna be me talking?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not gonna
Because
sit
you're
there and
wrong
let you,
and you know you're wrong.
Sitting there, you trying to change.
You're
facts.
wrong and you know
trying to
a
change your
debate
facts.
is letting you talk, which I did. And me coming back with my. What you mean? No. What?
Stop trying to change facts.
Why you
bruh.
talking now is the thing. Nobody understands right now.
Nah. You
Nobody
don't
about to
understand.
understand why you talking right now.
Stop that bullshit.
Nobody.
Go ahead, man.
Okay. White man been running, Biden been running for 13 months. This 13 months, half of the Democratic Party, which is half the people didn't vote, call him Genocide Joe. All of a sudden, he think these people that call him a murderer is about to go vote for him. Biden is the fucking president when half of the country think immigrants are eating their cats and dogs. Biden is the president. Biden is the fault of that. It is his fault. He's the president. I know those facts don't align with those, but this is his campaign. He was running this fucking trash ass campaign. Inflation up the orangutan. Inflation down, but his dumb ass can't explain it. He can't articulate it. He can't let nobody know that inflation is low. He can't let nobody know that unemployment is low. He can't let nobody know that black unemployment is low. He can't let nobody know $16 billion to black colleges. He can't let nobody know none of this. You know why? Because he's a piece of shit candidate. Now he got all this on his plate. Nobody want to eat none of this shit on his plate. Genocide, border open, immigrants eating your food. You can't pay for nothing. Inflation's out of order. He gets her that plate and say, I quit, you go. With a month and a half. And people like him want to sit on this fucking joint and tell me she lost the race. You see how jackassery that sounds? Think about that for a minute. She is now about to run a race in 60-something days, 2 months, that she got to reverse Genocide Joe. She got to reverse the economy. She got to reverse immigrants eating your food. She got to reverse police. She got to reverse the fucking, he can't even articulate that the fact that fucking crime is low. He can't articulate it though. But he like him. He's a good candidate. His campaign was run good though. None of this shit was articulated. Nobody know it. He ran for 13 months. He could explain to the Spanish men what the fuck to do here. He ran for 13 months. He could explain to white men, white women. He had plenty of time. She didn't. He had plenty of time to do that. But the 1.5 she done, she out-campaigned him in the 13 months his jackass is running. But him, he won't sit and tell me he ran a good campaign. Nobody on earth think that old jackass ran a good campaign. Whether he was voting, I even told y'all I was voting for him, whether he was in his wheelchair or not. So I don't know where he coming from. He making up shit as he going because he looking crazy right now, bruh. They want to push his white motherfucker over a black person, a black lady on top of that, to push his whole thing of he was treated wrong. We get it. He still fucked the campaign up. He still was a trash campaigner. He was a piece of shit The campaign was in a shithole. He won't admit that. That's the problem. Instead of him admitting all that shit was his fault, he won't blame the black lady for it and say all that Genocide Joe shit was her fault. She supposed to change the narrative on Genocide Joe, on you can't pay for your bread, and the border, they're eating your cats and dogs. She supposed to change all that in a month and a fucking half.
Well, I tell you what.
I'm done, bro.
If it was a trash campaign,
if
it was a crash campaign, it was his campaign to run. It was his campaign to run.
So when I say
fuck you over, white man win, you said what you said.
I'm turning to white
you said what you said.
Like what the
you
fuck?
You said what you said.
Make your
I
mind
let
up.
you go. It was his, if he was a trash campaigner, it was his trash
Ain't no
campaign
if.
to run.
It's not if.
It was 81 million people
Here we go
voted
back
for
to that
him.
again.
Another motherfucker, another
to that
14 billion
We back
people
to that
voted for him in the
You back to that again. You going back
I don't
again.
care. I let you talk. Now, it was his campaign to run. They treated him fucked up. They fucked him out of his fucking spot. Then you know what the fuck they did. You was happy about that shit. A lot of y'all was happy about that shit.
Cause he can't run no campaign.
All we said
He's a
was,
piece of shit.
if you're gonna do it, bring it home. But if he's a piece of shit,
keep
and
trying to
she-
put all
and
that
you
on
did
her.
what you did. Okay. Ain't nobody said that the whole situation was fucked up. The whole situation.
I'm listening.
But this goes to the people
You
who
blame
you
her, so
motherfucker
don't
mentioned.
backtrack.
Pelosi, George
Hold
Clooney,
on, what?
Rob Reiner, all of these people.
No.
You
blamed
just
her.
mentioned them.
You blamed her.
No.
Kamala
No.
Harris was your problem.
I didn't blame
Which
her.
got me
I
ecstatical
said
here.
she still
I wouldn't have gave a
lost.
fuck if you were talking about those. There you go again.
She still
You
lost.
said it again. She lost.
If you're gonna do this,
She lost.
if you're
That's
going
the problem.
to do this,
Everything I just laid out.
if she,
was not her,
she
so.
is at the top of the ticket. We are voting
Yeah,
for her.
100
It is
days,
her
yeah.
versus Donald Trump.
Yeah,
It
damn,
came
yeah.
down to her versus Donald Trump.
Yeah,
she
after
did
2
not
years?
win.
After 2
I
years,
don't care.
Like,
In
what
the
the fuck?
end, she was there. How she got there is we can debate how
We
she
done.
got there. She was there.
We done.
All we saying
You-
is to the
you-
motherfucking
Obviously,
people.
Biden does nothing wrong in your
people,
eyes.
I didn't say
He's a
that.
pure white
All
man that does
I'm
nothing
saying
wrong.
is nothing
Fuck outta
to
here,
do
bro.
with him being
Get
white.
out of here, bro.
What was done was done.
Get out of here, bro.
What was done was done.
Get out of here.
But you didn't win.
Get out of
You
here.
done it in
Yeah,
the
he
name
didn't.
of winning.
He didn't.
You said we're going to win. You're going to do
Nobody
all of
said
that,
that.
and you don't
Who?
think Nancy Pelosi.
Nobody said they going. Everybody said it's close race.
They said we're doing this to have a chance to win.
Yes, a chance. Just
That's
like
what
a
we
fucking
was
Halle
doing.
Berry. It's a
It
chance.
doesn't matter. You did it to. So you saying he can't win, but we gonna put somebody in there that can
We're
win.
gonna try something.
Okay, I don't have a problem with that.
So what we
did
rapping
it.
about? You
All
shouldn't
we
be going
say
backwards,
at the
bro.
end. If you
What?
don't sit
No.
here with egg on your face,
Why?
not winning.
Why?
That is
He
the
wasn't
problem.
gonna win.
That's why everybody on both sides is really quiet.
He was
because
not gonna win.
Everybody got egg on their face.
Nobody got no egg on their face,
Everybody
bro.
got egg on their
He
face
didn't
right
win.
now. Who didn't win?
Biden lost.
No, Biden didn't lose. No, Biden didn't lose. Because you're not going to do.
So it's
you're
Kamala
not-
called
No.
genocide
no,
Kamala?
No, I don't give a fuck
she
about
called
what they
genocide
call him.
Kamala?
I don't give a fuck what they call him.
You don't give a
You're
fuck?
not going to do
What you
him
mean,
the
bro?
way
You
that
skipping
you
over the
did
real
him,
shit that matters.
and then go try to put the blame for the loss on him.
Is he called genocide Joe?
If you want to blame him for the loss, let him run his race. No matter how fucked
Again,
up you think it may
again,
be.
is he
But
called
you're
genocide
not
Joe?
What you're not going to do is you're not
What
going
is
to
a genocide?
and force him out.
What's a genocide?
You gonna
Tell people what a genocide
You gonna conspire with the big money donors,
See,
force him
your
out,
emotions all over the place, bro.
and then
Tell the people
try
what
to
a
blame
genocide
him
is.
for the loss. No,
Tell people what
you
genocide
got
is.
what you wanted and you lost.
Tell people what genocide means.
No, I don't give a fuck what I
You
know
don't mean-
genocide means.
you don't know what it
It's
means.
ethnic
You don't
cleansing.
care what it
It's
means.
clean. It's basically wiping out a group of people. It's just wiping out
Half
a group
of the Democratic Party believe he's a
I don't
fucking.
care.
What you mean you don't
I
care?
don't care. He was the nominee. If you're going to do
All right,
this,
all right.
why would you do this
It's
just
clear
to
where you at,
lose?
bro.
You didn't do this to lose. You did this because
He
you thought you
lost
could
the
win.
race regardless,
I don't care.
bro.
It's
We
not
can try
his race.
whatever with
That
a
is the
month
problem.
left.
That is
Like,
the
come
problem.
on. Like,
Don't
what are you
sit
rapping
here and
about?
say she ran a great race and all
She
this shit.
did.
She did. I agree with you.
I don't know what we talking
But
about.
don't try to shift the blame on him.
He lost
when
it.
Come on. He didn't lose nothing.
Was he losing before he got out?
The moment they stabbed him in the back,
Let's stay on the facts. Let's stay on the facts.
It's not him.
You emotional, bro.
No, it's not emotional.
Was he
Because
losing?
y'all don't want to take the blame.
No.
Y'all don't want to
Let's
take
stay on
the
the facts for a
blame.
minute. Let's stay on the facts.
Y'all that cheered this
Was he
shit up.
losing by more
No,
than
I'm
3
gonna
when
say
he
y'all.
dropped out?
Those who cheered
Was he
this shit up,
losing by more than 3 when he dropped out? Yes or no?
I thought
Stay with the
about
facts.
3.
Let's stay with the facts.
The last I
That's outside the margin of error
three.
right there. Right there. Right?
What was the margin of error?
Margin of error is 3 points.
Okay.
So he already outside the margin of error, right? So he's already losing, literally. Period. She lost my point. So obviously brought up the ground. That's my point of running a good campaign. If she had 6 months, she would have blew this bitch ass orange demon the fuck out. What do you mean?
I say she deserves.
That's why this orange motherfucker.
She deserved to be the front runner, the first motherfucker.
No, we get it.
Run a
Well, I hear you.
campaign.
No,
Run it.
no.
I don't have a problem.
You can't be
with that.
like Stephen A. You're not gonna play both sides,
It's
bro.
not correct,
I'm not
because
gonna
I've
let you
been
do the
said
both
that.
sides thing.
I've been said that.
No, you
It's
said
not
she
both
lost.
sides.
Period.
She lost.
So you can't do both sides after that.
She lost.
You blamed it on her.
She lost.
So that's that. You blamed it on her.
I
You
don't
can't
blame
just
it on
start
her.
saying. What are you saying? You said she lost.
I don't blame it on her. She
What are we
lost.
talking about then? Well, I'm lost.
She
then.
didn't win.
Help me understand how she lost,
didn't
but you're
win.
not
Did
blaming
she
on her.
win?
What are we saying?
Did she win?
You saying she lost and you didn't bring it home and
bring it
you said
home.
it was going to
You
win, but you didn't going to tell me
failed.
you're not
You
blaming her.
lost. You
Make
didn't
your
bring it
mind up
home.
though, bro.
You
Where you
fell
at?
short.
Where you at?
You didn't reach the goal. You
Make your
can
mind
say
up.
it in a whole different
You
style
all
way.
over the place.
You
You over the
did
map.
not
Then you're
win.
going to say she ran a good campaign.
She did not win.
So you
She
over
ran
the
a
place.
great
I'm not.
campaign. I think she did.
You the one all over the place, bro.
I think she did.
So she ran a damn good campaign, which is
Stop
better
trying
than
to
bad.
make- What
There
you
go,
trying
brother,
to
cut
do
me
is
off.
you're trying to make somebody against Kamala. I'm not.
No,
against
you
Kamala
already
Harris.
explained that.
I'm not against.
You said
Kamala
she
Harris.
lost, bro.
But she lost.
So-
Did she win? Is she president? God damn it, she president. Is Kamala Harris right now tonight President-elect Kamala Harris? Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
And who ran for president the
Is
longest
it
time?
yes or no question?
Who ran for president, bro?
tonight? Is we
Who ran for president
sit
between the
here,
two?
as we sit here
Who been
right
running
now
for
on
president?
November 25th, 2024, is Kamala Harris the president-elect of the United States?
Is Biden?
Yes or no?
It's Biden.
Is she president-elect?
It's Biden.
Is she president-elect?
It's Biden.
No.
Thank you.
It's
So why you
Kamala
ask
Harris.
your own question?
It's Kamala Harris, but Biden wasn't running.
He
Biden
ran for
wasn't in the race.
13 months.
He wasn't in the race.
There you go.
He wasn't in the race.
Again, when I pinpoint this shit, then
Okay.
you back out and say,
You're not on
I'm
the
not,
race.
it's not about
I
her.
asked
said
you
she win.
a question.
I said she win.
A
I'm with her.
simple question.
No, motherfucker, you can't
Is
play both
she-
sides, bro.
Is
You
she,
playing the both sides,
is she the president-elect
Biden not the president
tonight?
either, though.
Is she the
Is Biden the president-elect?
president-elect? If she's not
Is
the
Biden the
president-elect
president-elect?
tonight, she lost the race.
So it's Biden president-elect.
Huh?
Is Biden president-elect?
Biden went on the ticket.
What do you, wait, what?
Biden was off the ticket.
How long you ran?
I don't care how long he ran.
How long you run?
I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't.
Did he run longer than her?
Huh? It doesn't matter. Because some people thought
Bro,
it was
you-
best
see,
for
you
the
being
party
unrealistic
that
for
he
her.
get it's not being
You being unrealistic on,
I'm
this,
not
on a
being
female, bro.
unrealistic for her.
On a black woman. You
I'm
being
not
completely
being
unrealistic.
Unrealistic on
Now,
her.
nothing goes to him. He ain't run a bad campaign. He didn't get out in enough time. He ran for a whole year and a half, but she won for a month and a half, but it's her fault.
But I didn't say
you not,
it was
but then
her
on the
fault.
flip side, you'll
A
say
lot of
it ain't her
things
fault.
contributed to
You're
it.
not making sense.
Look,
Do you
a lot of things
understand?
contributed to the loss. Nobody said it was her fault.
You are not
All we
making
saying
sense,
is
bro.
she lost. Just
You-
like
you're not making
it was
sense.
a male
You're not-
candidate.
you're not
If
making
it was a
sense.
male candidate, we would have said he lost.
No, I would not.
That's what you said. He lost.
Nobody would have lost
He
that
lost the
joint,
race.
but Biden. Biden lost this race.
Biden didn't lose nothing. When they basically conspired and basically took it from him.
See, again, you go back to your
if you want to
feelings.
know who lost
You
the
go
race,
back to your feelings
if you
every
want to know
time,
who lost
bruh.
the race, start with Nancy Pelosi.
Again, that's irrelevant.
If you want to know who lost the race,
You're not serious.
because she was the main motherfucker behind them taking it from him. So once it
You
got in
naive,
her
bro.
hands,
You
once
naive,
he did
bro.
that, once they did that,
you keep
can't
blaming
go back and
everybody
put the
but
blame on
Biden.
him.
You're naive, bro.
You cannot put the blame
Right
on him.
now, you are
Come on, bro.
naive. I might be more people like you in the party. Y'all are so naive.
No, you are so
That
naive.
is ridiculous, bro.
Oh, this shit not good. You think it's this cut and dry.
It is,
It's not
bro.
cut and dry.
You keep blaming Nancy Pelosi. Now she lost.
She lost.
I didn't
but the
say
whole
that.
time, that
But-
trash ass campaign he ran was good.
Oh, come on, bro.
This shit's crazy, bro. You're not even making yourself
Come on,
make
bro.
any sense.
You're not making no sense because you want to be right. You can't even see and answer a simple.
You want to blame
and
Pelosi, but then you want to say he ran a good campaign?
She ran the race. She was the contestant in the race. She didn't win. She
only ran for a month and a
whatever
half.
reason.
So and he ran for
That's
13.
one of the reasons.
He ran
why.
for 13.
That's only one of the reasons why.
Yeah, he should have
We're
been
not
got
saying-
out. Yes,
I'm
he
not
should have been got
disputing
out.
the
6
reasons.
months ago, he should have got
What
out.
I'm saying,
Yes.
I'm not disputing the
This
reasons
race was
because
his
it's many
fault.
races.
You want to take
No,
all the
not
blame
fault.
away from him like he ain't do nothing.
I didn't look.
He ran a piece of shit campaign first.
When they did what they did to him,
Like, you back to that again.
They assumed the blame. And
Bro, you not, bro.
come on, bro.
You
When
not
they
serious.
took that from him, they
We done.
They assumed the blame.
We done.
Any blame that goes.
What happened before that? Before Nancy Pelosi came up, don't say nothing. Forget that. Let's take Nancy out. Let's take Kamala out of this. This is July. What's going on?
And what?
Nancy ain't saying shit. My girl ain't saying shit. What's happening right now? Right before the fucking debates. What's happening? Is he fucking winning?
What are you talking about?
Is he
It
fucking
doesn't
winning?
matter. It was his race.
Stop for me. So everything doesn't matter. It's just the white man.
It don't matter no more.
Long as it's the white man.
Just
Long as
the
it's
white-
his
it's
shit.
about being a white man.
Okay, forget the white
It's
man.
about being a candidate.
Okay, hold on.
It was about he was the candidate, and they decided.
So no matter
to
what-
do what they
no
do.
matter what-
So if you,
no matter what-
no, if you're going to force him out of the race,
Back to that again.
win the
We're
race.
not there.
That's all we saying.
We're not
Win
even
the
there.
goddamn
We're
race.
not even there. Stay
Don't
on.
go all the way back and blame him when you
You
forced
make
him
yourself
out.
look crazy,
He was on
bro.
the sidelines.
You make yourself look crazy.
He was on the sidelines, bro.
Skip.
Come on, you're not
Skip.
gonna make yourself right.
Forget the debate.
Come on.
Forget Nancy Pelosi. We're not
Yeah,
even
no,
there yet.
bro.
Your man running a campaign. Where are we?
I don't give a fuck.
See again. You don't
He
care
was
what he doing.
losing.
Thank
We
you.
know
Thank
he
you.
was behind
Thank
in the
you.
polls.
Thank you.
He was behind in the battleground
And everything
states.
else.
She lost
Thank
all
you.
fucking
Thank you.
battleground
Thank you.
states. What are you talking about?
Again. Go back to what you said. Rewind what you just said.
He was losing.
He was losing popular votes nationwide, and he was losing battleground states.
Guess what?
Stop.
At the end of the
Oh,
day,
stop.
at the end of the day,
No. Stay with me. Stay with me. And that's before Nancy Pelosi, who you want to blame.
Yep.
That before my lady only had 60 days to even run. Before all that, you even just admitted this nigga was in the tank. He was done. His ass was in the
I
shitter.
didn't say that.
He was in the shitter.
Because I'm gonna say this.
Bye.
I'm gonna say this.
Bye.
And I'm gonna say
Bye.
this.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers. None of that shit is on TV. You know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood.